Ah, there we go. Alrighty. Now I'm uh, almost ready. There we go. I had audio playing back for a second. That wasn't supposed to be like this. Um, Before I get into everything, I now have a bunch of tropical Sprite in the wine cup. And I'm also just overall excited to not be at work right now. Now let's see. Oh yes, story mode. Oh, I got this thingy. What is this? Level 8 rewards. Ooh, excuse me. Is there like a... What is this? Identity training ticket 2. Identity train gives 50 identity XP. And needs the module things to enter. Oh. Well, I'll wait a bit before doing that since I'm only level 7. Wait, unless that's like the... Or is that more like a level thing for my sinners instead? So I'm not quite sure how that works. I guess it couldn't hurt to try it out real quick. I can always just get more energy on one of my days off. I will keep... I'll keep my current level, or current crew. Though I know at some point... oh, I need a... I'll change it to this one, because that's probably a bit better. Because I know at some point for this stream, I want to have Sinclair in it. Because I did put him in the thumbnail, and it would be rude not to have Sinclair. I'm very anxious about my cat jumping on my computer, because last time he did that earlier today, he turned it off completely. And I would not have to... I would like to not have to reset up all my stream stuff. Okay. Let's see. Yellow, yellow. Purple, purple, purple. 충전 기능 점. 단순히 점. I still have no clue what happened, or what all the stuff flashing on my screen usually ends up being, but I know I'm doing well because 2 people are staggered. But once I do this, I'll go back to doing the main story, because I really like the casino part so far. Oh, there's only 2 waves in this one? Okay. Yeah. Well, someone just got eliminated. I'm assuming this is going all very well because I'm seeing a lot of attacks go off. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh, Don was the one that got staggered. Okay. That's fine. We'll win rate this one. Hate to see the goat get washed up so fast, but... Oh! It's the Okay, cool. I just now realized that one of the guys was one of the little NPC guys from earlier in the story.
최선의 방어는 역시 공격이지. 전투 방패라고 들어봤어?
Nice. 270. Damn. Like, I get that he's a tank character, but he's dealing a lot of damage. Okay, not surprised. You know what? Goat status still did more damage than took damage, so. But ooh, I have no clue what these things are. The identity training ticket? I'll find out later. 2x damage multiplayer, or 2 times damage multiplayer, or multiply. The multiplier. Okay, that's kind of cool. So I have to clear 2 through 19. I just got a lot of extra energy for leveling up. So resistances I can check by clicking on them. Oh, okay. I forgot about that part. That's kind of cool that I get lunacy through doing those. I might have to try and spam those. Clear chapter 2, Mirror of the Oh, that's the dungeon thing I was told about. Okay. Well, let's see. It's only once. Alrighty. So we're yes, we just did Sinclair with his maracas. So now we're at Chapter 2, Part 13, A Warm Welcome. Effective affinities. 40. Oh wait, did I? Okay, I'm probably sure after this one I can probably get the extra 130. You know what? I'll be nice. I'll take out Dawn and put in Sinclair. Okay. I'll keep Dawn then. I'll have to use Sinclair at some point to try things up, if I remember. Which I have a feeling I might not remember Sinclair. I know I haven't so far. Wait a minute. Did it just go from the equivalent of a Morachi band to the Yakuza? What do we have here? Do you fellers have any idea what you just walked into? No. I don't know what I walked into. Is this a sumo club? Try mucking about. We'll make the most acrobatic poses known to man out of you. Then we'll lop off your digits joint by joint and make pretty Mojang tiles with them. Sheesh, a warm welcome that was. That was some whiplash. I'm not the only one to let introductions like that go unanswered. Oi, dust up. Cool. I did not consent to this fight. Alrighty. Let's see. I'll do win rate for the first one just to see what I'm kind of going with.
그 정도인가?
Oh, okay. I'm doing pretty well with that one. So I think I'm just gonna go straight with like attack, like damage stuff or whatever, instead of like trying to dodge or evade. If I've done this much already. Though I might be worried about this guy. He's kind of chunky. If target's SP is lower than user's skill power +1, and he's against Gregor. Okay. There we go. 3 and 3. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, nice. Okay, now he's staggered. Okay. I think that everyone's doing fine health-wise. So I think I'm gonna go with... Let's do... Struggling. And I'm gonna defend, just in case. I think, actually, yeah, it's probably better if I just have it that way. And the rest are dominating, so I think that should be fine. Well. I think that was very nice. Let's see. Unopposed. So the green, or... Okay, yeah. Green, defend, and then 2 purples, and then we'll do 4 purples. Have Otis defend, just in case. Okay, so it's just this guy left. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have everyone jump him. Damage, win rate, same thing basically, I assume. Yeah. I won either way.
최선의 방어는 역시 공격이지. 전투 방패라고 들어봤어.
Okay. Ooh. Pretty good damage-wise. And it seems like the only people that took fire are the one that, or the only people that took damage is the one that catches on fire. Okay, damage win rate would be different in abnormality fights. Alrighty. I'll have to keep that one in mind. Good thing you know what? I'm gonna write that down in my notebook, just like I did with let's see, damage / win rate. Different in abnormality fights. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Do I probably need to write stuff down? Probably not, but I'm going to. Ooh. Wait, hold up. Do I have enough for an extract? Ah, close. I'll have to do an extract at some point. Let's see, a warm welcome and oh, here we go, overstayed welcome. Yeah, I'll just stick to the current build for now. Oh, great. Now it's just more of the chunky dudes. They're going to absorb a lot of damage. Well, I'm going to have Gregor defend because he got staggered pretty easily last fight. I'll do Faust. I'll have Faust evade since she normally takes a good chunk of damage. Okay, let's see where we're standing. Let's see, everything's unopposed, neutral, or favored. So, I'll do green, and then it doesn't really matter for purple, I guess. Well, you don't get a say in this, cat. Say hi to the camera. Now, Kitty, what do you think? You probably don't think much, do you? I think I'm just gonna line up. No. I think I'll just do the. I'm just gonna straight down this row. Cause I don't think I need to do too much skill-wise. Possibly.
그 정도인가?
Okay. Let's see, what's this? Overcharge the cleanup order. Says you consume charge count. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I completely forgot. Can I? Or is it the skill thing? Yeah. Okay. I forgot that I can check out information here. Okay, staggered. Oh, all three of them staggered. He's almost dead. So. I'll go like that. Because I think I'm doing good so far. Let's see, where's everybody at? Let's see. Evade. You're kind of low on health. I'll do defend. I'll do a defend right there as well. You're struggling. So, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. So I'll do the 2 defends. That's struggling as well. Well, I'll try and tough that one out, because maybe she won't absolutely get crapped on. Oh, burn count. Ooh, Faust is very low. I'll do evade, or if that wants to work, yes. Oh yes, I'll need to do that. And then, yeah. That's what I think this should work out a bit better. What? Okay. Oh god, Faust is at 1 HP. So we're gonna do a defend and defend. You're gonna try and dodge, but you're probably gonna be dead by the end of it. Or I'll do evade as well for you. Oh, you're struggling though. Is there anything I can do with you? No. Yeah, I guess I'll just throw in a debate or God, I'm struggling, man. Maybe this is going to be a bit more difficult than I thought. Oh. And I'm assuming after this turn she's going to be dead because of the... Never mind. The goat managed to win with 1 HP. Chat GBT never dies. Ooh, okay. Good amount of damage so far. Not too bad. I'm getting so close to that extraction. Gobsmack. Ooh, this one has a cutscene in it too. I like the cutscenes. Current average level 11, recommended level 12. I'll be fine. If you throw them into the pit of fire enough, they'll get it. They'll get it eventually. Okay, you better keep your noggin safe and sound, cause for kick the can we might need something around. I almost forgot. These are the ones known for their coarse language. Rumor has it they took down dozens of rival syndicate members with just the psychological damage inflicted via their tongues. Yeah, you know, we ball. Get forged in the flames of ballin'. Oi, you watch your mouths while who are you gazing nitwits? Keep us out of sight, won't ya? Them big bulging doggy eyeballs are unnerving. Easy, bud. I took a shout and crack at one of them eggs earlier, and my voice echoed like the whole noggin was cave empty. Jesus, what? Well, brush me sideways. They don't even got a string of egg noodle for brains. What's the round thing on their shoulders then? A bag of gas? What is this? Think they all take lessons in assholery from the same class? I mean, it was kind of funny, not sure what you're looking at me for. Dead. You're all bloody dead. That was a whole lot of gibberish. I feel like I was about to have a stroke reading half of that language. Okay. Now it's time to ball. So let's just slap that win rate button. Let's see. Okay, orange, yellow, yellow, purple, purple, yellow. Ooh, okay, there we go. Alrighty. Okay, I'll do win rate again, and then I'll do the next one by hand again. Alright, let's see how we're doing at down here. That's definitely gonna be 2 defends. You're gonna evade, so yeah. I saw a lot of characters move around, and I assumed that was a good idea. You're gonna evade again. What can you do again? To Pathos, if target's HP is below 50 plus 10% damage. No, I think I'll skip on that one. I don't think I need to use Ego too much. So, why not win rate? Best strategy. Honestly, I don't know how anything works. I've already had a character lose a... I can't remember which character lost at Clash really easily, so, you know, you can't... It's better to defend when there's nothing to defend against than defend against nothing. I guess. I'm just... Oh my gosh. Cool. You have been staggered. No, there we go. Jump them. Or try to, at least. They're still staggered. Literally 1 HP. But these two are basically almost dead. So... I'm just gonna go... Yeah.
진행하겠습니다.
Or they're about halfway dead, I should say.
그 정도인가?
Oh, they were almost.
제거.
남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Okay, I was correct. They would be dead after that turn. Thank God. Having a couple staggered characters and one of them almost dead is terrifying. Alrighty. What should we do? We won't get anywhere if we keep fighting. To my surprise, Ishmael let out a chuckle. What's to consider? We have our trump card.
비장의 카드가 있잖아요.
Trump? Oh. The rewind. We have what now?
저들은 아직 모르는
Just
거예요.
the right person to teach them something legit.
잘
After you give a good and a up it go blank on it.
해버린다.
What? Is she teaching him how to decapitate someone, or is she trying to like teach a sex ed here?
그 다음
Next up, you blank the blank and then soak it in blank. Oh, okay.
마지막으로
Lastly, I never knew it was possible for the human tongue to give such detailed accounts of something so sickeningly gruesome. Probably. It feels that way. The thug's eyes were uncharacteristically twinkling. Some were even taking notes. Jesus. I'll be damned. She had me struck. How? Hoo-wee, that snap couldn't be bolder. You're what they call the wizardess of the tongue, eh, lady? Okay, that's Sinclair getting his ears covered because he's an innocent child, essentially. Where's Don Quixote in the middle of this? No, that has to be the gob of a witch, yeah. Even Heathcliff, the man who must have had a rougher life than most in the back streets, shuddered by the end. I cannot help but applaud the creativity, indeed the pen. Nay, the tongue is mightier than the sword. I've lost all brain cells already. I thought I was pretty familiar with the sailor's mouth being a seafarer for half my life. But this made me realize my vocabulary was only the tip of the iceberg. I honestly couldn't fathom why the higher-ups would organize a team of people like you. I don't suppose the lineup was meant to be or understood by the likes of us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I'm still having trouble figuring out the meaning of this personal measure. But I guess this isn't so bad after all. Saw you'd finally reached the stage of acceptance. Congratulations. What are you doing? What are you doing, boy?
최선의 방어는 역시
What are
공격이지.
you doing?
전투 방패라고 들어봤어?
What are you doing? Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Goaded, goaded, goaded. More damage. Go. Oh! Somehow more goaded. Yep, some kibby time. Okay, this one's just story, so this one should be easy to go through. This isn't good. We reached the top floor, but we don't have nearly enough wish power. No worries. I've been itching to tell you this, and it's finally time.
드디어 왔네. 사실
I actually pinched a little wish power back at the pawn shop. It's not a lot, but it should be just enough, right?
충분하지?
Ooh, pickpocket. Roger showed us a wish sticker sheet with a few labels left on it.
우리 진작 말을 안 한 거예요?
Why didn't you tell us earlier?
돌아간 포커 페이스여야
Like you
하는데
said, gambling is all about keeping a poker face. Wouldn't want to see one of us slip and complicate things.
대장 역할
As for the boss role,
되지, 단테?
mind if I borrow it for a sec, Dante? I nodded, seeing as I wasn't really doing much in this guise anyways. Even if I were committed to the act, it would only be right for me to forfeit it with my knees bent, since things played out the way they did. I would have been vehemently against this only hours ago, but now,
잘 생각했어.
Good thinking. Good thinking. I've never lost once in anything where money was involved.
자,
Alright.
선수
The
입장.
contestant enters. You probably don't want to be held, do you? Alrighty. Show your face once more to the camera, Batman. Oh, over. There you go. And now you go. Now you can go. I don't think he likes being on camera.
뭐야?
Wait,
아직도 안
I'm not the
하는구나.
last. Ah, there goes my cool entry.
응?
You are
내 이름은 루시온.
Radya. I'm here to gamble for the right to access the basement. Who's the Marachi? I was looking forward to finally meeting the infamous Wish Power Whisker in person, and look who we get instead. Aren't you a little too confident for someone unidentified stranger?
촌스러워.
Or some identified
이
stranger.
세계에서 중요한 건 신원이 아닐 텐데.
What a dull take. It's not who you are that matters in this world, right? It's about who wins. Well, you aren't wrong there. The fact that you were able to get here is proof enough that you're qualified. A pleasure. I'm Ida.
그리고 이쪽은
And this is... Golly, my back's hurting.
로봇?
A robot? No, a prosthetic? What's that stare? Never seen a full body prosthetic before? No, not just a box. A box with a dragon on it.
이거 너무
Isn't that model a bit too
박물관에 있을
antiquated?
것 같아서
It kind of looks like it belongs in a museum. It looks like it belongs in a dumpster. Old as gold, as they say. Patched it up a few times, and now it's sturdier than most new ones. Why's that boy been so sluggish about coming here anyway? Ignorant brat thinks he can show up late to serious business, eh?
미안.
Pardon me. I had an urgent matter.
소냐. 주인공
You think the world revolves around you, Sonia? Or Sonya? Do you crave attention so much that you have to arrive late and be showered in glares?
그런 건
I didn't mean to. If anything, you'd fit better as the protagonist of life, Ida.
오랜만이야.
It's been a while, Radya. Is this Gojo?
뭐야?
What's up? You two know each other?
고향 친구.
Let's say that we share a hometown. Isn't that right, Radya? Is that a LobCorp Sephiroth? Or Sephiroth?
No.
So are you still leading the Euro dive then?
글쎄. 아직이라고 하기엔
Don't know, it might be too early to say still. You're the one who left on your own just like that. I don't know, I think this is Gojo.
올 사람은 전부 모였으니까.
This is that tall twink from Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, that's enough chatting. Since we have all the players, let's go over the rules again.
카지노 동시 입찰권까지
The four
이
bidders
내용이야.
for the casino are all here. Sonya, Ida, the Tikwe, and representing the Ting Tang Gang's boss, a suspicious yet shameless stand-in. No cheats or sleight of hands are allowed during the game. The moment you're spotted in the act, you're out. Alright.
하지만
It should go without saying that anything involving wish power is forbidden as well. Soon as you're caught, you're on the chopping block. You'll sorely regret it. Okay.
총 세 판의 게임을 하고
We'll play 3 games in total, and the one with the most chips wins. Simple enough.
이긴 사람은
The winner will get to take the elevator to the underground portion where the golden bow is. I have a feeling that there's going to be something where the golden bow is taken from us again.
이전 카지노 주인이
It's a treasure the former owner of this casino was so desperate to claim, digging a whole tunnel to unearth it.
갑자기 원인모를
But then they suddenly croaked for reasons unknown, making us the lucky bidders.
뒤가 구리게 죽었다는
What an
걸
elegant way to put that they
미안해.
died under shady circumstances. Mm-hmm.
로자.
Oh, Radya, you're still as cynical as ever, huh?
시끄러.
Shut it. How do you guys all know about the Golden Bow, though? Didn't think it would be so widely known to the public.
미처 몰랐는데.
I mean, it feels like everything's widely known to the public in this game.
이름 있는 조직들 사이에서
Any syndicate worth its name has caught wind of the stories, those about the Golden Bow buried down here and the riches and fame it'll bring to the owner.
그러고 보니
If that's the case, seems someone has gained an interest for worldly luxuries, huh? I thought you warned me to stay away from those things, Sonya.
황금가지는 더
The Golden Bow can be used to achieve far greater things, Radya. My purpose has stayed the same, to destroy the system of oppression and exploitation, preventing the concentration of wealth. What? Yeesh, there he goes again with the grand words. Someone stop him. My apologies, it reminded me of the
이러니까
old
옛날
times.
생각이 나서요?
I have a feeling I'm not gonna like this guy.
재밌다. 넌 도박과 돈이라면 사족을 못.
It's funny, I used to keep you from your obsession with gambling and money.
이제는
Yet here we are at the same table, keeping our hands of cards from each other in a gamble with our goals on the line.
네 목표는 뭐지?
What is your goal?
이기는 거.
To win?
그래.
Of course. Very nice. Okay, more story. Ah, I still don't have enough. I'm so I'm so excited to be able to have enough to extract again that I keep looking at it every time I go back to this menu because I want it.
어느덧 마지막 판이네. 다들
We're at the final round. You all keeping a good eye on your chips? I'm all in. All in?
와,
Ooh, dealt a nice hand, huh, Radia? Huh, that swagger of yours been rubbing me the wrong way, you know that? You're pushing yourself to the edge. So what are you counting on?
난 원래
I'm the kind of gal who bets everything she has at the end. Okay, so we're probably gonna lose and fight our way out of this, aren't we? Stop right there. Pull your sleeve up. Don't think I didn't see you being sneaky.
뭐야?
Huh? You just put one of them wish stickers you got from the Ting Tang bossman on your arm. You were trying to rake in all the chips this round so you can have the golden bell all to yourself. Look, everyone, right here in either hand, this thing gotta be the sticker, eh?
증거 있어?
Got proof?
로자.
Sorry, Raja, but I can take a look at your wrist for a second. Or, but can I take a look at your wrist for a second? Nah, you aren't. Don't you touch her. As far as I know, you two might be in cahoots. Now, I'll lay her arm bare, so keep your eyes peeled. I knew this sly little fox would play dirty. Hold on now, this situation and dialogue all feel awfully familiar. Have I seen this before somewhere?
덩치가 아깝다.
Small-minded for someone so big. Do you really have to be petty about this? What is going on? Did you actually put a sticker on? And didn't they teach you that with stolen wish power comes strict responsibility? You've watched too many movies, man. What's stolen?
뭘 훔쳐? 그러다가 없으면
If you find nothing, will you fold and walk out? Ooh, gamble. Ah, you've got guts. Fine, I'll bet all my stake that there's a piece of the wish power on your wrist, would you say?
똑같지 뭐.
Same as yours. So one of us is about to go bust then. Scared, are you?
쫄리고 그러는 거 아니야?
Oh, that's cute. You get that somewhere else. Anyway, that means your words are final, eh?
완전 판박인데.
Oh my, this is going exactly how I remember. I'm pretty sure the conclusion was, here goes. Let us confirm then. What? What's going on here? I saw it. I saw the little fox rubber wrist. There's no way.
탈락이네.
That means you're out. What a pity.
탈락이면 어떻게 되는
What
거야?
happens to the loser then? Lop off a hand or something?
탈락하나?
농담이지, 로자.
You're joking, right? Roger, there's no point in removing a prosthetic hand. No, this can't be right.
패자에게는 관대하지.
The defeated will be shown generosity, but false accusations need to be taken care of with more caution. Are they gonna kill this man? Hang on. Are you... Holy shit, I was right. Damn.
이게 무슨
What in the... For wing's sake, can you please give me a warning, just a little one?
기름이랑 뇌수세.
Ugh, look at the grease and spinal fluid. Blech.
기억나, 로자?
Remember, Raja, it's a trash compactor we saw at the waste disposal on our back streets.
내가 말했지.
I told you back then
우리 같은 무산
that we
계획들이 단결해서
proletarians should unite to take down the ruling class and build a new society.
건설해 나가야 한다고. 그러니까 네가 대답.
So then you replied,
부자들을
if you mean we should round up the rich and flatten them under one of those compactors, then I'm all for it. Damn.
정확하게는
Small correction, I said crush and pop them. Is that so? Is he gonna explode afterwards? Radia, are you still unwilling to return to the Eurodive? Didn't you all hear a loud slam just now? Undoubtedly, after a quarrel about wish power and the like. What, did they find out? Oi, quick Gawkin and turn that clock. Gosh, please stop pushing. Unfortunately, the door we were leaning against was a flimsy wooden frame covered with rice paper. Good God. We all tumbled into the room as the door fell. Jesus. This is a gang of idiots. How? Close. How much was it again? I have enough. I'm doing it. I want to extract the 10. I want to gamble. Ooh, I have 3 red ones. Or, yeah, reddish orange. So let's start here, and I'm going to slowly click on all of them. Okay.
지금 이 순간부터 날 보고 눈살을 찌푸린 자들은
Season 1 G Corp head manager Otis. As this will anyone finds me will be dishonorably discharged. Dang. Okay. That's pretty good, I think. It was a 2-star, or... Alright. What's next?
악을 청하는 정의의 망치.
Season 1 N Corp Might Hammer Don Quixote. The hammer of justice purgeth evil. Dost thou require mine aid? Okay. I guess I'll click the middle then.
이상이라 부르게. 피코드의
The Purred First Mate Yisang. Okay. Alright. Okay, so Sinners. So, what bug abilities does she get? Because if she's part of G-Corp, she has to have, like, bug something. But then, also, what was it? Don Quixote? This is kind of cool. I like this. Is this a good one? La Sangrio de Sancho. Okay. Rightful Purge. The down one is okay. What else did I get? Oh yes, this one. Is this one pretty good, then? I'm trying to... Or which one of the ones that I pulled that was good? Because they all had, like, the 2 thingies in the circle. Or 2 circles in the corner. Crow's Eye View. Alright, this is the Ego Impale. Relentless Stabbing. Okay. I'll equip this one. Or, wait, which one of these is better? Is the first mate better or is the south section better? Skill 2, funny text. Clash power, heads hit, gain 2 on hit, flick. Shooting saying stab so the sweepers could dispose. Okay. Alright. That seems to be pretty good so far. Of course, when I get back into one of the fights, it's probably from my experience, it depends on what you're going for. I'm not really going for anything, so I'm just gonna, I'll leave it at that. Ooh, you know what? I'll do one of these again. Simply because I kind of liked it. I think I'll take a break from using Faust,
키만 잡고 있을 때가 아니고.
so I can use this dude. Because I think everything else should be fine with that.
차원 파동 장갑 충전 완료.
The crushed robot, or not robot thing, dude. Damn, is Don Quixote? Why does Don Quixote look like a Warhammer 40k character right here? That is cool as hell. Don is the GOAT.
그 정도인가?
Level up my identities. Oh yeah. Oh, he looks kind of cool too, with that design. But damn, that looks cool. That looks like Warhammer. That looks like a Sister of Battle from Warhammer 40k. Who's
그
laughing?
정도인가?
Good lord.
위험 요소 제거.
Alrighty. Oh, Don's the one laughing?
위험 요소
So
제거.
Don just went from like went to a really cool outfit and then is basically just crazy. Got it. Epic.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
Aw, no, Don. Stop it. Okay, this is fine. I have no clue what's going on. Is this a good or a bad? The big hammer is so cool.
위험 요소 제거.
Okay.
승객 무력.
This is just... Okay, that looks like it did very well. Perks of getting gripped. Could grip me if you know what I mean.
충전 기능 점검.
And I will stick with what I just said.
위험 요소 제거.
지불할 능력도 의사가 없다. 남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Whoa, damn. Get him!
승객 보관 준비.
Me when I grip my Nagel und Hammer. Very nice.
방어는 역시 공격이지. 전투 방패라고 들어봤어?
Ooh, man, I'm level 9 now. No, I changed Don to a really cool version of Don, and still. Then again, I guess when you're competing with the GOAT, who's already level 12. That's pretty cool. Story time though. Actually, how can I level up? Okay, can I level them up through this, or do I have to like? That's what they're for. Okay. That sounds about right. Okay, level 13, and then I need to get. Here we are. Nope. Here we are. I'll level you up. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of like their movesets. I'm pretty sure I could probably get like an actual team build up, but these guys are cool, so they're staying. Goated. Anyways, back to the important part, the casino. Okay, everyone is selected. Good, good, goody, good, good. Level up and uptie Zwei Gregor. Yeah, actually, you know what? That is a good idea. He's been really goated. Oh, I got more. You know what? Yeah, let's get it. I'll use all of them. Why not? Unless, do I have any more? No way. Anyways, confirm. Ooh, level 14. And then up tie, I need a bunch of points. And I think... that's dispense. Shard. I'll probably regret it later, but I'm just gonna... I'll just go through and... Mersaults. Whose is this one again? That, I'll keep that. Hong Lu's. Scrap them. Oh, okay. Who is this again? Heathcliff. Yeah. I'll scrap these ones too. I'll keep it like that for now. Go back. Up tie. 3 to 7, 4 to 7. Okay. Whew. New combat passive, combat shield, skill enhanced standoff, skill enhanced flexible suppression. Alright, and then I'm gonna need 80, dang. How much do I have still? I got 14. I'll go... let's see. Yeah. I'll do a few more, see if I can't up-tie one more person. Which one should I up-tie next? Wait, hold on. Who can I up-tie currently? I'm gonna need 80. In the same area where you fought the G-Corp dudes to get levels, you can fight abnormalities to get thread. Oh, okay. Sang. Is it this one? Oh, that's Hong Lu. Which one was the... I completely forgot who that character was. Was it this one? Yes. Ah, here we go. There we go. Oh, he only needs 10. Which means, can I use some to up-tie, Dawn? Yeah! Okay, there we go. Now I got all the goated characters up-tied. And then, in the same area where you fought for the G-Corp dudes to get levels, you can fight abnormalities to get thread. Oh, I'm guessing I have to, like... Okay, I probably have to do some of that other stuff, too. Okay, ooh, a bit of story and fighting. Okay, just a little bit below. It's fine. Are the one after the stage you're on right now. Okay. What? What are you supposed to be? Raja, how did it go?
로자.
Made new friends in the meantime, have you, Raja? Sanya laid his hand of cards open on the table.
게임은 끝났어.
The game is over.
네가 이겼다.
You win, Rajan. I have no objections. Oh, I got it. Really got it. Gas buildup. Jeez. He then left through the door and didn't return. Instead, a deafening hollow clap suddenly filled the room. Caramba, I enjoyed the spectacle, but I'm not as cool as Sonya. Since you brought your friends, why don't I introduce some of mine as well? You know, I'm pretty sure I heard a member of your syndicate say that gambling was purely entertainment for you. So isn't this more entertaining than accepting defeat right away? You were gonna push on with force regardless of who won, weren't you? Damn. Think about it. I have strength and manpower, so why would I give up on the golden bow because a round or 3 of a game said so? That I'm actually glad you're a rebel. I was starting to get bored of sitting around too. That's it. Don Quixote, crush your balls. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
내 뒤로.
I think this is gonna go fast. You know what? Let's see. You know what, Don? Let's get you get some damage in there for you.
내 뒤로.
This fight used to be the first hard fight in the game before they nerfed it. Damn. Don, crush that guy's balls. Damn! Obliterated that man. Thank you, Don. Yeah. Alrighty. Gregor, kill that man.
제거.
Get him!
해결할 능력도 의사도 없다면 승객 무력 제압 완료.
Wombo combo.
승객
Damn.
준비. 남은 시간이 탈탈.
Damn, straight hands between those two. Can I use an ego yet? Yes. I have no clue if that's gonna work, but you can evade, you can dodge, or you can block. Let's Don, remove the enemy.
달려라 루신한테. 정의는 승리한다.
Very good. Goated.
승객 무력.
Just as I intended. Alrighty. 11 enemies. Damn. Alrighty. Win rate.
쓰러지겠네.
위험 요소. 제거.
Goated. I did not hear any sound effects with that one, so washed. I'm seeing a lot of punching going on. Goated. Even more punching. Goated. 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 Poggers. I heard what sounded like someone dying. Even more poggers. Not poggers. I take it back.
충전 기능 점검.
Attack him again. Goated. Oh. There we go. Crush him. Yes! Crush him! Yes! Grip their shit. Ah, you fucker. I said grip their shit, goddammit. Let's see. Can I do one of your thingies? Dodge. Block. Block. I wanna make sure this shit lands. So we're just gonna go straight down the line here. And if she dies before I see the ego, damn.
그 정도인가? 그 정도 위험 요소 제거.
Well, fucking washed. God damn it. Greg's too powerful. He needs to smoke a few more cigarettes, get some lung cancer or something, weaken himself.
최선의 방어는 역시 공격이지. 전투 방패라고 들어봤어?
46%. Damn. Please. Who? The goat. The goat. Fraudulent. Get this shit out of my sight. Ada runs away instead of becoming another body on the floor. Oh! Ah, motherfucker. Okay. I'm gonna pull up my stream pause card because I need to use the bathroom, and I'm gonna get more 7-Up, so I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So, I recently stopped at my mom's earlier today, and my mom's like, you know, I haven't done this in a while. I got an Easter basket from my mom. And as I was looking at it, I found that my mom had put alcoholic shots, if I can get that to focus, in our Easter baskets. And now that I know that I have this, I'm gonna open this up and take a shot of something called a pussycat. Because I originally went to grab a soda and some candy from my Easter basket because I wanted Reese's. But instead, I now have a shot. And it's one of those ones where I gotta drink it at the same time or it's not gonna mix and taste good. So, before we continue, I'm gonna just take a shot real quick. Is that milk in this shot? Take a shot every time Don is not the goat. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I should get drunk. Smells nice. I think that was milk, or like the shelf-stable milk that lasts a while. That was weird. I was surprised to even find alcohol in my Easter basket. But you know what? That wasn't too bad. I'm now going to put my 7-Up in the wine cup. Because I use this cup for practically everything other than wine. Oh, I can also check my phone real quick. But finding alcohol in my Easter basket was such a shock. Okay. It takes about 2 cans of 7-Up to fill up my wine glass. But honestly, now that you're saying that, now that I read that the take a shot every time Don is not the goat, I do have this that's been sitting behind me, which isn't a bad idea. But considering that Don has been on the fraud watch for so long, I would probably get absolutely hammered. Branch J03. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, I have enough. Current average level 15. Recommended level 15. What can I do to level up my sinners other than like using those ticket thingies? Do I basically just do this thing a bunch? Or which thing do I do? Or do I or can I do like previous fights? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just do this a bunch. Yeah. Oh, do I need to level up all my sinners, or can I just level up this handful of sinners? Because, like, I'm only using these handful of ones, but I'm guessing I have to level up. Okay, then I'll just do one of these battles. Was that just Gregor speaking? Damage, because it's basically the same thing.
내가 시범을 보이지.
I'll level. You can do previous fights, but it is 100 times more efficient to do the tickets for boosting XP. Got it. So I'll just do this then, because it shouldn't take too long to level up the sinners.
제법 지쳤나 보.
Okay, who's doing? Okay, not too bad.
내가 시범을 보이지.
남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Because I'm assuming that since the dungeon is at like a level 15,
시범을 보이지.
I want all of these guys at least 15 or higher.
위험 요소 제거.
Yeah! Big hammer. Alrighty. Just straight down the line. That works.
점검. 당신의 정렬.
위험 요소.
남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
위험 요소 제거.
Yay, I won! I don't know how, like,
최선의 방어는
recent this tropical,
전투 방패라고 들어봤어.
7-Up has been, but it's really good. Take a shot every time Don is not the GOAT. I might just have to do that. I think I will. TAS? What does that mean? Ah, yes. Oh, okay. I don't have a shot glass, but I'll just take a sip right out of the bottle. This is, well, obviously I showed it to you earlier, it's kinky, but it's a cool blue fusion of wild berries and mango. Actually, should I take a shot of this, or should I go get, I have a thing of butterscotch schnapps. So should I take a shot of something butterscotch related, or berry flavored? You cannot be reliable for anything, anything bad happening. Okay. We'll do heads, kinky, tails, butterscotch. Tails, butterscotch. I will go get that and try it. Okay. So this is a bottle of schnapps. I can't remember what kind of alcohol this is, but it is butterscotch flavored. So, Don wasn't the GOAT, so I'll just take a swig out of this. Ooh, that smells really good too. I almost can't taste the alcohol in that one. Nice. That's actually really good. There's a chance that I might just start drinking this normally instead of, but no. I guess I just do this a few times then. Please don't get somber or something. Alrighty. So I guess I just do this a few times to get the tickets.
작살. 놓치지 말게.
Modules claim rewards after completing a mirror dungeon expedition. Let's see. blue, 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 green, red.
내가 시범을 보이지.
그 정도인가?
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리한다. 승객 무력 확인.
It's. I forgot to check how many modules it was to do the dungeon. Oof. I'll check after this then.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리한다.
위험 요소 제거. 위험 요소 제거.
Max of 2?
승객 보건 준비.
Okay.
내 뒤로.
I'll just think of it as 2 for now.
제압 완료. 승객 보건
그
준비.
정도인가?
남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Level 14 is probably enough for the dungeon since the enemies clash around and see one offensive level doesn't make that much difference. Okay.
내가 시범을 보이지.
위험 요소 제거.
Damn. That guy was finished quickly. Alright, then.
최선의 방어는 역시
Goated.
공격이지. 전투 방패라고.
Ooh, and I got to level 10. Damn. We're gonna pretend we didn't see Dawn at the bottom like that. And then I just go doing. I'm joking. I did that one last time, so I'll just do this one. Not bad. It's mixed. It's doing a weird aftertaste of fruit and butterscotch. Why is this glowing? That's the thingy-mabob. Anyways, let's see. 14. I'll level you up. Oh, that's. Oh, yeah, 15 work. Yeah, that works. Okay. 14, 13. Oh, here we go. Yeah. And then I think I have like some slightly higher level tickets that I'm gonna use on Greg. Oh, that was I thought wrong, but that works. Cause I think I should be good for the dungeon now. I went up 1 level. Damn. Okay. Let's convert. Yeah, let's do 7. Cause that still gives me like 120. Oh, notification. What for? Ah. Word. You only need to level up the 5 units you're using. Okay. Yada yada yada.
현 시간으로 근무 시작.
Alrighty. Green, purple, purple, purple. Purple, purple, green.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야. 이런 능력도 의사도 없다면
Very nice. Yellow, yellow, purple, purple, blue.
내 뒤로.
제압 완료. 승객 복원 중. 세부랄
위험 요소.
남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
You better not be bottom this time.
제거.
Yes, yes indeed. Dawn's the goat.
내가 시범을 보이지.
위험 요소.
Oh, well, never mind. I was about to be like, the guy staggered, but he got turned to paste. Ooh.
세부랄 능력도 의사도 없다면 제압 완료.
승객 보관 준비.
남은
Okay.
시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Alright. I know how we can make sure Dawn's not last. We're just gonna make sure that no other character does anything else.
쓰러지겠네.
그 정도인가?
There we go. Dawn has to be able to do stuff, right? Look, there we go. See, look, nothing can go wrong if Dawn does all the work.
달려라 루신한테. 정의는 승리한다.
Oh, it does go by fast. I completely forgot it goes by faster when you hold it. Alright. We know the drill, Dawn. Get back at it.
충전 기능 점검. 말씀을 정리해라.
For someone with a giant hammer, they do practically no damage. And the guy's almost dead. Come on, do something.
충전 기능 점검. 당신을 정리해라.
What is he doing? Like the Force or something? Actually, I don't know. Dawn might still need to do damage. This is gonna take a limbillion years. Yes. At this point, I might as well just use Dawn only. If you put her first in the turn order, you select your unit, she'll be the first one to gain extra skills. Okay. Therefore, doing more damage. How?
공격이지.
Okay, see, look. The goat. I'll just... Oh, it takes 4 to skip battle. Yes. Oh, is this thanks to me, perhaps? Anyway, it's nice. Who the fuck is this bum? I literally skipped it, and it's just this bum. Shake my head. Alright. Let's get you to 15. I'm honging it. No, I don't want to hong it. I'm donning it. 15. And you, 15. And then because I simply think Don is the GOAT, Don will get the rest of the tickets. No one gets another drop of tickets. It is all going to Don. I'm donning it so good right now. Now, is this enough to put me on the level that I need to be? I'm only at 12, goddamn! Your greed is hurting the economy. Okay, I need more. More! Do you think that'll be good enough, or should I try and level up more? Okay, then. Yeah, I have 5 leveled sinners.
흥미로운 일이 벌어지면 좋겠어요.
We'll see. Trying our best not to step on the crushed remains of the Taikyu cruise boss, Sinclair barely managing to hold back the urge to gag would reach the elevator. Radia was the first to complain about dead insects during our last expedition, but here she got to the lift and pressed the basement button without a grumble. And once the group quieted down, Sod hit Radia with a barrage of pent-up questions. How did you manage to win without even using any wish power? No, before any of that, what made you so sure that you'll win regardless? Yikes, hold your horses, gal. One question at a time, okay? Raja spun around, talking Sod into calming down, and then slowly began to elaborate. The Taiki Cruise boss had been keeping a wary eye on the Ting Tang gangs all along. How did you know that? You couldn't have read the tells from his mechanical body. Oh, hey, it's like his first line so far? Or like fourth? He had every reason to. After all, it was a well-known fact to them that the Ting Tang gang owned a wish power extractor. He must have been totally sure that the boss or someone representing him would make use of it for this game. Fourth. So you deliberately made it look like you were using a sticker so that he'd call you out on it? Yep. Then I declared I'm going all in. I needed to seem suspiciously ballsy in his eyes. A winning gambler creates her own momentum and rides it. Nice. Okay, write that down. Write that down. I mean, look, even you guys thought I'd popped the wish stickers, right? If I'm being real, wish stickers and all that stuff are just hopes and desires given important sounding labels in the end. Damn. To someone with unshakable faith in themselves, it's nothing more than a weird piece of paper. That can't be true. J-Corp's wish power related tech is an officially approved semi-singularity with widely proven efficiency. Thousands of people rely on wish power for every aspect of their lives. I guess there's nothing like it to give people a confidence boost in this day and age. So like a placebo effect, essentially. But me, I'm different. Built different. Built tough. I've always believed in myself. To have faith means that the mind may avoid crashing into the depths. Oh, it's Emo Boy again. Pray tell, how does one go about acquiring that faith? Oh, that? It's actually super simple. I'll let you in on the secret, so listen up. Yeah, she is real special. Oh! Yeah, it's, Sinclair. Just think, I'm the most awesome person in the world, so whatever anyone else says is crock shit. That certainly makes sense. Faust agrees as well. Perhaps I shouldn't have asked at all. Keep it to yourself there, bud. Raja, don't tell me that's how you've been treating my words. Sadly, the victor's joy didn't last for long. The cave was filled with the sounds of pickaxes struck against craggy walls, and we saw security guards keeping strict watch over a vault. As a child, I yearned for the mines, flint and steel. It felt as though it were sending us a note of warning that we wouldn't reach the bottom so easily.
잠깐만.
Hold on a sec, there is no point in us winning the game then. Why do we have to be so sneaky about this, and who are those slaves picking away at rocks? Although we've earned ownership, we have nothing proper to show as proof that we won, and we are more or less intruders to them. In all fairness, anyone would have thought of us as thieves if they saw us awkwardly hiding near the vault. Quite the grand excavation. They even made space to insert vaults, all the while digging a tunnel. What a stunning sight. When I die, please bury me in a mound of cash like that. I want to fill my lungs with the scent of bills for my final breath. Damn.
그러고 보니
By the way, about that man who was at the table, did you know him from somewhere?
아는 사이였나?
A friend from back home. Something tells me that the history between you two runs deeper than just that. Greg, love, reunions are always uncomfortable. Didn't you feel the tension that time you ran into your former comrades? Can't argue with that. But this...
할 말이 없네.
Okay.
철창들 속에
Things are moving inside these cages.
아, 애완동물.
Are they pets they might be raising, perhaps? Oh, you poor, innocent, sweet summer child. Does your family usually count creatures violently shaking their cages as pets? It's the Pekatula. Did they think they could tame abnormalities? Dear Yuri would have knocked these grown adults out cold with a scoff if she heard that.
유리 씨.
Oh, Yuri. It should be theoretically possible, provided that they pose a similar level of intelligence to humans, and that an empirically proven method of managing them exists, that is. Huh, if it did work out, I guess they could have made good guard dogs.
어라.
Oh, I'm taking a closer look, and these people have fingers or other parts of their bodies bitten off. Thankfully, he didn't add, "Is this in fashion?" or other obnoxious remarks this time.
이런 게 유행인가 보죠?
Right after you say that, is this in fashion these days? Almost? Almost didn't. Dungeon. Explosives Bay. Underground factory gate shelter. Okay. Let's see. Enemy. Pectulum irae. You want me to talk about that pointed thing, eh? Thing shaped like a dry tentacle. There was some kind of red liquid in the middle. Prepare for peak dungeon. Smacked it a couple times with my bat. The lanky thing was a bit more durable, it seemed. Bigger problem, though. That thing's got a weird way of attacking. It prods poor sods with its long snout, and it starts shooting that red water into the body. It gives me a heartburn like I had some hard stuff on an empty stomach. Is irritating and suffocating. Anyway, makes you feel good, makes you mad over wee stuff. Someone even blew up after getting hit by that juice. I really don't want that to happen to me. Weren't you always prone to getting mad over the smallest things? Don't piss me off. Okay. Story. Oh. Alrighty. Blah, 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 blah.
현 시간부로 근무 시작.
I have no clue that's the way I should have put them in order, but that works.
경호원의 죄종들까지
We've got security guards and Pekatula. This is starting to be a bother.
무슨 좋은 수 없어?
Got any ideas, Greg? You fought on the front lines before. Try something.
아이 그게 왜 지금
What does that have? Hey, don't push. Being shoved out of cover by Radya, Gregor stumbled forward, separated from us. Then bumping into a slave who was busy digging away at rocks. They seemed to pause for a moment in awkwardness. Hey there. Looks like the way things are going here isn't all too pretty for the both of us. How about we let this slide? I don't think he's doing alright. We're not after the cash stored in that vault.
물론 돈이 있으면
I mean, wouldn't say no if we were offered it, but the point is, we're just looking for a way downstairs.
귀찮은 일은 안 생겨.
Not here to make any fuss. Why don't we pretend this never happened and go our own ways? 47,920,000. 47,910,000. 47,900,000. Speak some sense or I'll barf on your hand. What? For some reason, for someone who often speaks in riddles herself, Ryushi's patience sure wore out quickly. She gripped the sheath of her sword as she threatened the worker.
아마
I can't say for sure, but I think she meant she'll break all the remaining fingers on that person's hands. Good lord. At this point, I'm more scared of how quickly you got that. Must repay. Repay all the debt before I can go back to my family. They said they'll take off one on for every swing. 47. How much was it? Ah, don't talk to me. I have to count.
잠깐.
Hold on. What's that noise over there?
아, 이런.
Ah, shoot. Cornered, Gregor suddenly started shouting in a remarkably out-of-character voice. We can't live like this anymore.
무슨?
This is outrageous tyranny to tie people up and force them to dig. What? Let us all rise up and fight our oppressors. Go onward.
올진!
What?
너 뭐하냐?
The hell was that? Yeah, what was that, my guys?
프로파간다인.
Propaganda. His effort has regrettably ended in failure.
그래.
Greg, sweetie. Here's the thing about those people. They ended up here by living their whole lives as scum, exploiters, and exploitees. You weren't expecting some half-baked speech to be enough to wake up the revolutionary inside them, were you? Before you attempt an instigation operation next time, be sure to train your acting skills to at least an intermediate level. Oh, Greg, have you never tried acting in your whole life? Schneibenkinsler, look, I'm embarrassed myself. Gregor's terrible acting must have even agitated the security as well. That explained them opening up those locked cages in a potentially risky move. Damn. They did not care about your speech, my guy. That was a god-awful speech. Now let's see. Oh, I have to do this again. That says favored. I'll go unopposed. I don't know what that does. Neutral, neutral. Neutral. Dominating. I completely forgot about the part where I had to separately target the characters. Damn.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
that was something. Alrighty. Okay, it doesn't really matter because they see dominating either way. So I'm just gonna look between the two. Like that. I'm surprised they're not called like ant something. They just look like weird ants.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
Oh yeah, I forgot she laughs when she stabs things now. Win rate the last one.
시범을 보이지.
위험 요소 제거.
Victory! Oh yeah, the support passives. I forgot those were a thing. Okay. Pectula, enclosure, shelter, and all that fun stuff's that way. Oh, that I can just go straight to that one either way. I'll just go to the one in the middle. Or is this one of those things where I should like openly try and do all the little spots, or is that like considered a bad move? I don't know which one's considered better, just doing all of them or just doing the ones that lead me to the exit or that boss. Oh, this one is normal. Man, it's not that funny. Exit for this one. I don't think there's any extra content. Okay. Win rate clash with everything, and if something is staggered, anyone with unopposed attacks will target damage rate, target lowest HP. Okay.
승객 보관 준비.
I'll just have to keep an eye out for any like question mark stuff. Okay, no enemy info.
현 시간부로 근무 시작.
It seems to be slightly less story so far in this one. And I keep forgetting that we're basically just killing debtors.
내 뒤로.
Like, these guys have practically done nothing wrong to us, at least, and we're just, like, openly killing them.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려. 내가 시범을 보이지.
위험 요소.
Then again, I guess after that embarrassing speech, I'd rather kill all my ops. They are now his ops because of how bad that speech
내가
was.
시범을 보이지.
I do like the sound effects when they like do like the little clash parry thingy, whatever it is.
그 정도인가?
I also like the sound of effect of that hammer smashing into the ground. That's really nice when I like that one. I do also like the hissing kick sound effect too. I like a lot of sound effects of something just hitting something.
내가 시범을 보이지.
She's looking kind of low on health, so I'm just gonna have her defend.
위험 요소. 제거.
Never mind. He died anyways. My bad. Shelter! Save team. Enemy info. Have I read this one before? It resembled a rock. I'm uncertain of how an object of its mass is able to move. Its appearance could not be any less adherent to the laws of science. But when I look back, it might have been an inherently scientific object after all. It would levitate in the air and stay still. It rolled its eyeball lodged in the center, and when it felt like it would ram into some persons. I'm not yet sure what motivates it to move. Even so, I wonder if it's necessary to learn its reason at all. It's possible that this pebble is alive. No one would call it an organism, but at the same time, I may not be alive if no one refers to me as such. Perhaps it was simply a matter of laziness. We were lazy to think that it mustn't be what it thought to be. That pebble is probably a lazy living being, and the same could be said of me. Okay. Alrighty, that was a little weird. You know what? I want blank, 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 blank. There we go.
현 시간부로 근무 시작.
I don't know if that really was going to do anything, but I'll just do that instead. Oh, that's the guys. Okay. Win rate.
내 뒤로.
Ooh. Okay. Dominating. There. That one's low. Oh, that one looks pretty low.
충전 기능 점령.
위험 요소
단순히
제거.
점령.
Oh god, Dawn, don't do. Okay. If Dawn had lost that, I would have cried.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Nice.
잠깐.
Wait,
이것들 왜 이쪽으로?
why are
오는
they
거지?
coming this way? Stop! I said stop. You saying gabbed in one. Get them away from me. Hurry. 47,900,000. The debtors kept on swinging their pickaxes. 47,900,000 picks left and counting down. We were able to find our way down using this opportunity.
빗장애들의 도움을 받은 셈이 됐고.
So we did get help from the debtors after all.
우연이지 뭐.
Just a coincidence. Roger replied with an apathetic look. Message. What message did I get? It was a email. Okay, cool. I don't have that app anymore. Enter. Save team. Oh, am I? Oh, okay, cool. I forgot that it does that. Jeez. Okay, oh, there's a little story thing, so I'll go this way. Alrighty. Continue.
형형색색의 매끈한
It's a freight container made of smooth and colorful plastic.
단순한 공장
The
시설이고
prevalence of peculiar materials suggests that this is not a simple manufacturing facility. As soon as Mersault finished, the colorful yet ominously designed container activated with a cheery tune. I've got a bad feeling. Why aren't there any security guards around now? Well, was all I could mutter before the answer revealed itself to us. The doors of the container opened as it finished operating, and inside... What is this thing? Highly excited. Ah. Thoroughly amusing. The game of death. Oth.
이 구간부터는
It appears they redoubled excavation efforts from this point onward.
그게 아니고서야.
I can't think of any other reason to augment humans on a conveyor belt. Yeah, I get it now. Let's move. They're pointed right at us singing that spooky song. Do you want to get beat hurtly? Growing powerful for realsies. Win rate. So they're like plastic zombie cyborg guys, I guess.
완료. 승객 보관 좀.
Well, that guy was just eviscerated. Okay. Well, almost eviscerated. Well, that guy was eviscerated. Damage.
충전 기능 점.
I mean, it's kind of funny. They kind of look like Rock'em Sock'em robots. Except covered in blood and stuff.
남은 시간이 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Okay, just one left. Jump him.
내 뒤로. 허이포. 그 정도인가?
Yes! Giant hammer strike. I love it. Love to see it. Goated. Goated with the sauce. Oh, there's like the boss thing's like right there. Colorful dispenser stand. In the middle of the factory, you find a vending machine with large buttons. They're colorful and fancy. You feel a strong compulsion to press them. Which one will you press? Oh. Press all 3 buttons at once. Gain 3 egos, but... Gain an ego gift, gain an ego gift, gain all... Let's go gambling! Error, error. The vending machine began to rattle. Hey, what's wrong with this thing? You should have known better than to get... Before the center could finish, the machine exploded, spewing a slew of toy parts into the air. Before the center could finish, the machine all allies took 25% HP and SP damage. Toy Fist, all allies deal 10% damage. All allies gain plus 1% speed. Or 1 plus 1. All allies gain 10% max health. Okay. Okay, not too bad. Ooh, I can read these now. A bunch of creeps walked out of that container box wearing tin cans and they had torsos made up of some sort of plastic. It's hard to explain. It was like someone arbitrarily put together pieces of random toys. On top of unmatching colors, some straight up lacked frames to cover up the mechanisms. They weren't all machines either. Between the parts, I saw bits of flesh and dry blood. Just what is going on inside that box? Maybe it's a type of automated prosthetic procedure device. A company my father considered buying was... Never mind. Forget I said anything. Abnormalities are not real devices. I recommend against trying to make ties with existing things. They're tough. These things are they're tough. These things are way tougher than they look. I thought they'd be as easy to deal with as children toys, but I way misjudged. I thought I'd seen my share of extraordinary things throughout my career of unpleasant jobs, but it looks like I still have much to see and learn. There has to be a human inside, but they act like broken killing machines. Their upper body rotates all the way around, and their arms move weirdly too. And most of all, it's like they're incapable of feeling pain. I heard some allies in the back streets provide a surgery that fries pain receptors. Could this be similar? As I repeatedly assert, abnormalities are entities of their own category. You shouldn't concert them with the city's standards, Ishmael. Yet abnormalities physically exist in this realm. If the properties of a thing aren't determined by the laws of the space it exists in, can it truly be said to exist? The hell are you yapping on about? I don't believe it's necessary for you to understand, Heathcliff. Huh? Is my name written here somewhere? How do you know it was me? Funny. A cigarette burn is left on the paper. Okay. Good to know. Yep. Got the crew and all. An evil toy box. Oh, it's the... You want to get beat hurt badly? Oh, that's what you were talking about when you were when you said that. Well, Gregor, let's go. Thunk.
승객 무력 확인.
Ooh. Alrighty. I feel like that was a good idea. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh, it's dominating either way. There. There. I'm gonna get these guys out of the way real quick. 'Cause I feel like if I can get these guys out of the way, then the bigger guy will go down a bit easier. Nope. Washed. He's actually pretty good too. Oof, Gregor's taking some damage. Okay, you defeated the enemy, but now it's back up. What's going on? Okay. Let's see. What? Can I use your ego? Yes. Let's try this. Unopposed. I'll have the ego target the big dude, because I feel like that's the beneficial ego option, I think. Maybe I should. I could have probably overloaded that, couldn't I? But I think having a bigger attack on the one dude should be good.
달려라 루신한테. 정의는 승리한다.
Yes, go on. Nice. Only 20? How do the cyborgs keep coming back? The sinners were discussing. Perhaps those beings are not alive. That way they would not be able to die. No, we're not getting philosophical here. Base egos are the only ones you cannot... Oh, okay. I think I'm hearing something from the factory in the back. Metallic clanking could be heard from a place that was quiet until moments ago. Maybe you should take a look at that shady facility. Let's see. Investigate the factory. We can't walk into unknown danger like that. Keep fighting. What would be... Should I go to the facility or keep fighting? I'm gonna grab my water bottle from over here. What would be the better option? Keep fighting and hope that I win, or factory? Okay, I got a smile out of that. Heads, investigate the factory. Tails, keep fighting. Tails, keep fighting. Do we have to crawl into a place like that? One sinner spoke bluntly. They make a good point. No need to take risks. If they keep coming back, we'll just keep on beating them until they don't. We'll just do win rate.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
Because I think I'm doing well. I see.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
So they gained health after being put back down. I'm gonna have to go to the factory next time then.
그 정도인가?
Because I bet the key is to finding out the factory. Let's see. Defend, evade, and defend.
얼마 안
They have an effect on them. If you read it, explains why they don't die. Oh. Damn. Let's see, what effect was it? Die when count reaches 5. Reduce, see, tremor, haste. Let's see, passives. At the start of the tune, when this unit is defeated, it revives the next gets +1 surgery. Ah, motherfucker. I'll do damage, because who's oh, he's staggered. Oof.
충전 기능
Oofda. I should have just done the factory investigation first.
승객 무력.
That probably would have been more beneficial. Okay, so it's just that guy. Or, hold on. Favored. Okay, unopposed. I'll have, yeah. Oh, it's all one-sided guard. I'll try and do that. Hopefully it eliminates them enough that I can do the factory option again. Okay. I'm gonna have you. I'll try it this way. You know, I'm just gonna focus it all on like the first two. Something like that. Until the game gives me the option to do something else. I'll just have to keep trying to destroy this guy. Because he's not going down easily. Which means I definitely need to... No. What was hers? Don't have, the ones needed? No. What is his? Crit, apply haste to all allies next time. Sure, why not? I mean, I could probably use Dawn's. So let's do something like this.
내가 시범을 보이지.
Cause I'm assuming if I can get his health down enough again, it'll give me another option, perhaps. Or if it's gonna do another thing where they have the... I'm not quite sure. What do we think the ideal is? Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, there we go. Never mind. That probably could have ended sooner if I had done the one. During battle, if an ally takes lethal damage, their HP won't go below 1. On the next turn, fully heal their HP gain 3% surgery. They will die at the end of the battle. Activates once per dungeon, then the gift expires. Cool, so we just went from there. Oh, so it's a checkpoint anyways. Okay, so that's not too bad. Okay, and I can go up there for more lore. Yeah, I'll keep the same battle setup.
충전 완료.
Corroded sinners will lash out. Okay. I'll do win rate for the first move before I decide anything else.
지불할 능력도 의사도 없다면
Okay, it's 2 staggered. Let's do that.
내 뒤로.
And that should be pretty good.
위험 요소 제거.
Alrighty, let's do green, green, purple, 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 and then the 2 oranges.
시범을 보이지.
위험 요소 제거.
Okay, there we go. I can get to the lore. Oh, and then the lore takes me right next to that one, which take me there, and then onwards and upwards. Riveting roulette. Oh no. Exiting the passage, you see a group of cyborgs gathered around a huge roulette. Oh, highly excited, thoroughly amusing. The game of death. They approach you, chanting in strange beats. It looks like they want you to play a game of roulette. What should you do? Take on the challenge. Rodan gains SP, run, Rasloth, and Gloom checks. Pass to heal all allies, SP gain ego. Rodan loses SP, become a combat encounter. Win to gain an ego gift. Well, we're gambling. Take on the challenge. You know this is where I shine. Radia proudly proclaimed as she stepped forward. You can see a mixture of anticipation and excitement on her face. Rodian heals for 20 SP. Okay. Proceed. Liking red color, like it, like it. A group of cyborgs yell along to a strange rhythm. Red 4. Exalting the number high, they spun the roulette. They then handed a roulette ball to one of the sinners. Exalting the number high, they spun... Okay, it seems the ball is to enter red pocket with a high number than 4. You know, Radia gambles, so we're gonna... And also, she's very high. So we're gonna have her gamble. Nice. Losing, defeat, Urg-Ak. The upgraded croupier fell to the ground, buzzing and sparking. Even its final throws felt rhythmic. Okay. This selected identity healed for 15 SP. As long as I've got time, this is a piece of cake. No time now, they say, all H-U-R-T. The chuckling cyborgs went back to the roulette. Like yellow color, yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow 6. This time the ball has to enter a yellow pocket with a number higher than 6. Oh, this seems the highest. The tide is in our favor. Please leave this to me. Predicted 4 to 9. Well, we're gambling. Yes! Woo, baby! Aw, lost. Foil again. The upgrade creeper fell to the ground, buzzing and sparking. The selected identity healed for 15 SP. Nice.
모두 직접 숙지시켰으니
All skill, no luck. Ah, thank God. Can't say no to fun, not one little tiny bit. The singing group of cyborgs spins the wheel. Liking blue color, bluey, bluey, bluey. The gambling gets more gambly. Yes. Blue 8. This time, the ball has to enter a blue pocket with a number higher than 8. Ah, shite! Ah, shit! Let's go, Don. Don's the GOAT. Don's so goated at gambling. Fuck! Cyborg wants massive arm to smack the center. Game over. Constellation prize time. The group of cyborgs tossed something at us, then walked away. The sick. Ah, fuck! Not washed. Was this one I read before? Become strong, genuinely. Okay, same thing. I was doing so well too, and then I'm absolutely washed. I have no clue how roulette works, so I'm gonna blame anything but myself. Okay. Let's see. Unopposed, unopposed, dominating. Oh, that one's kind of weak, so I'm just gonna... Oh, that guy looks like he does some damage, though. Yeah. I'm guessing... Ooh. Ooh, that one's favored, so... So I should be able to at least eliminate the pink shoes enchantee. Oh. Okay. I think I'm doing good. The guitar is absolutely rocking, though. The guitar is very much hype. Today I got the new Rotten Ego from the banner in a single pull. Best day of my life. Oh, epic.
내가 시범을 보이지. 위험 요소 제거.
I gotta wait again before I can do another 10 pull. Cause the 10, yeah, I'm trying to remember if it, cause when I did the 10 pull, I got this like Warhammer 40k looking Don, him with a fish hook. That's about it. Maybe I can get some better luck later on.
내 뒤로.
But first, I gotta finish gambling. I love gambling. That was a paint shop? Okay. Oh, I can skip that one. Nice. Ooh, I did not read the entry on this one. Writing is rather tedious work. Oh, but I do suppose it's not a bad idea to write down my experiences. I hated when my grandfather scolded and pestered me into keeping a diary, but now I'm so averse to the thought. So I have to describe the appearance of the abnormality, right? Firstly, its eyes were out of focus. It was drooling from the mouth, too. Something about the color of the eyes and the saliva was off as well. They were all pink, same as the ribbon wrapped around the body. Oh, speaking of ribbons, does it bear a striking resemblance to silk? I think our family kept a similar color of fabric, though it wasn't the most luxurious. I do guess it's valuable in its own right. Right, that's it. We use something like this for decoration on our younger sibling's birthday. Oh dear, it looks like they used to be employees of this company. Faust said their outfits and employee IDs belong to the former L Corp. Did he beat Junko yet? Who's Junko? Goodness, I can't possibly imagine looting a corpse myself. If it came down to me, I would have ordered a servant to handle the task. I would have looked at the way from the gross sight until these... But I wouldn't have taken an interest in their bodies in the first place. Now that I think about it, could these deceased people be animated by those ribbons, perhaps? The R plus 18 abnormality, let's go. I have no clue who Junko is. I just got done doing really well in roulette and then losing the last one because Don could not roll high enough.
천천히 가자니까.
What is that? Pectolium morositatus? Let's go for damage this time around.
시범을 보이지.
Pink shoes, Hong Lu. Is that a thing I'm just not getting here? I got this guy. I don't know. Hong Shu's the different guy. Never mind. I'm so confused. Pink shoes, Ishmael.
충전 기능 점.
I feel like I'm being punked here.
그 정도인가? 위험 요소 제거.
Ego. Okay. I almost want the femboy pink shoes.
승객 무력. 확인.
위험 요소 제거.
I don't know, that kind of makes you think I'm getting punked again. Victory! Every skill consists of at least one coin. My progress has been saved. Save team. Forward base. More enemies. Let's go.
천천히 가자니까.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, it's one of these guys again. Oh, he has a pink ribbon around him. Clippity cloppity tap away. I'll select the damage button this time.
점검. 단숨에 정리.
I think this is a good idea for now.
승객 보관 중.
Pink shoes possessee. Damn. Staggered? Really? Stripes of pink ribbons float this way. Win rate. I mean, technically it's all about gambling, so I should just win rate this fight.
그 정도인가?
Sent me an image of the two pink shoes. Let me open Discord real quick. Oh. I thought it would have been no offense to the artwork, but that was kind of I was expecting something cooler, I'll admit. Get it, Grigger, get him. I keep forgetting that's Radya because of the different outfit. A voice travels between the fluttering ribbons. What is your desire? Put me on. I'll carry you wherever you wish to go. The suggestions are incredibly suspicious, but for some reason the sinners are struggling to decide what to do. What do you say? I'm gonna refuse. They look suspicious. The knot of desires must be undone. Who can undo the knot? Ah, yes. Gregory, my boy. You've never let me down so far, so do your thing. Oh! Oh my god, Gregor, that was so good. I could kiss you right now. Freedom, freeness, an unfamiliar voice reaches your ear, but not for now. You should help the sinners recover first. All enemies gain 3 attack power and 5 fragile. All enemies no longer become desirous.
마음에 드시나?
I'll kiss the bug man with tongue.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
Well,
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
amazing. Come on, hammer time, hammer time. Aww. Annihilate that guy.
위험 요소
얼마 안 걸릴
제거.
거야.
Thank you, Gregor, the goat, as always. Every skill consists of at least one. Every skill consists of at least one coin.
계속.
Feels like it's getting colder and colder.
왜 점점
What's up with all this ice around?
이상 현상이
An
잦아들수록
increase in the frequency of anomalies should ideally be strong, positive reflections. Tongue included. Yes. Did you call? I hope that wasn't your attempt at a joke. Thanks to you, I'm feeling
농담은
even
아니었으면
colder.
좋겠어요.
Putting aside Ishmael's grievance, I thought about what Faust had said. Because that means we're getting closer to the golden bough, right? It was a pretty solid answer if I do say so myself.
네.
Yeah, sure. But Faust's reply was discouragingly dull, or at least that's how I heard it. Damn. After winning a clash using a lust skill, inflict 1 bind and 1 fragile next turn. Ooh. Nice. Oh. Get ready for Junko? I'm assuming it doesn't matter which way around this I go, so. Can I click that? Oh. I have to... There we go. Oh. Now my game doesn't want to do its thingy. There we go. Let's see. What did his log say? An insect-like entity with a transparent body, unable to identify several physical requirements for maintenance of life, cannot determine it as an organism. Its body is filled with water. Objects that appears to be organs are observed inside, but they do not appear to function as organs. The water does not appear to play in any part in biological activities either. The body of liquid appears to be stagnant. It has the face of someone lost deep in thought. It could merely be a resemblance to a species of zooplankton. Prolonged observation makes my mind sink. Sinking, reminding me that the past is not a pleasant feeling. Getting ready for English is pretty hard to fight. Okay, cool. So I'm probably gonna get my booty kicked.
작살. 놓치지 말게.
Gamble.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리.
호. 그 정도인가?
I feel like these guys are like really like they feel kind of squishy,
확인.
or at least that first guy did.
제법 지쳤나 보.
Okay, these guys are like uber squishy, or am I just like not really thinking about it? In the bird. The bird is coming. What kind of bird? Like big bird? A crow? A raven? A swan? A duck, perhaps?
작살.
I'm spreading misinformation. You probably are. Freezing miner slave. Attack him.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
제법 지쳤나 보.
Okay. Really disappointed in that attack. I like the big meaty slams of the hammer. That was a little sad.
시간이 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Okay, and I've basically wiped out most of the people. So, bam. 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 Wham. Thank you, ma'am.
위험 요소
얼마 안 걸릴
제거.
거야.
Okay.
승객 무료.
Grip him.
제압 완료. 승객
Annihilated him. Is this all just a lead up? Like these enemies are really easy, and as soon as I get to the boss, I'm just gonna get my like frontal lobe ripped out of my face. I'm gonna have my entire body eviscerated on contact.
천천히 가자니까.
Or it's gonna end with like the golden bow being stolen from us again. Oh, there's people in the ice. I didn't even realize that. Yes. Anyway, good luck with the bird. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna need it. Then again, I had to prepare a bit ahead of time for this than usual. So possibly. Okay. So it's just that enemy, so there's no point in actively going out of my way to select it. Big bird, not small. Okay. Is it a duck?
위험 요소 제거.
Or a swan? Something ice related? I feel like if it's a bird, I'm gonna have to deal with a swan. If that's not the case, I'll be really disappointed. Oh, it's a pengu. Penguin. Ice castle where neighbors lie. Oh, pigeon.
태를 갖추지 못하리라.
Before stood a monumental castle. Wait, a pigeon? It's frozen. A penguin would have been better. Before us stood a monumental castle of ice and frozen pillars that seemed unbreakable. And there stood a person. A man with highland hair, clear as ice, waiting for us.
나는 가끔
I came here often whenever I felt the need to clear my thoughts, even though there's no rocking chairs or whiskey you like.
여기는
The chill dominating this place pierces even the thickest coat. It helps me restore a lucid mind.
그래서 생각이 더 명료해져.
I mean, I probably can't remember how to spell pigeon either off the top of my head. While the rest of us were freezing stiff, stuck watching, Radya made a slow step forward to face him.
먼저 와 있을 줄은 몰랐는데 말이야.
Didn't expect you to be here first.
나와 대원들
My man and I knew of a shortcut leading here.
이곳으로 통하는 지름. 이 지역의
It was
부지런한
something we
것들을
learned
쫓아오던
through the
것이지.
local ruffians, all in search of the whereabouts of a buried great power waiting to be used for the greater good.
하지만 이
Alas,
황금
this
같은
area
곳은
surrounding the Golden Bough was as far as we could go. We didn't see any way to get closer.
25구에
Thought you'd never leave District 25, but seeing you now, resorting to the tactics gangsters would use, maybe you should have stayed a country boy.
소냐.
Sonia, your lackeys have been taking from shopkeepers who weren't even rich to begin with.
그거 알아, 로자?
Did you know, Radya? This was little more than a somewhat eccentric hollow with frosty
조금
walls.
기묘한 장소에 불과했어. 하지만 이것 봐.
Yet, look at this. Now there's a giant castle and thick columns of ice. It's kind of cool looking, though.
네가 막
This change happened the instant you walked in. You sound like you figured this would happen on my arrival. How'd you know?
정보의 출처는
Oh, I
여러
accidentally skipped
가지
something
있지.
else. I have many resources, but that's none of your business, Radya.
애초에
What makes you so sure that I made this happen in the first place? I'm not some kind of backstreet witch or anything.
어려울 것 없어.
It's not hard at all to figure out. Observing those faces encased in ice says enough.
알 수 있지.
Okay.
이것 봐.
Take a
네가
peek.
생각했던
They're ones you loved yet looked down on, are they not?
25만 원.
250,000 on.
이게 고작 그
That's
정도밖에
all it's
못
worth.
해요?
It's not possible.
말도 안-
그러니까 말이
You
되지
should.
않나?
You said precisely why,
오래된 만큼
though
흠집도
its
잡고
age is
눈길은
showing in
하지
all
않아.
the scratches and lack of polish.
사실 다른
To be
곳에선
frank, others
20만
wouldn't
원
pay
더
any more than 200,000 for this. And the rest, all worthless garbage. That makes the taxes you owe 400,000 on in total.
왜 가난한 자들을
Why do the poor only grow poorer the harder they work?
진짜 어이없지.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? While stacks of cash piled up in the pawnbroker's vault,
우리 이웃들은
our neighborhood was being wrung dry. Heirlooms weighed for what little monetary value they had.
소냐는
Sonia rallied people delivering speeches using big words.
그들의 아래에
They organized a group under the name of the Euro
처음엔
Divi.
괜찮았어.
It went okay first, but even the thickest folks were inspired by Sonia's words to help the impoverished in the back streets. You didn't skip anything. When you double tap like that, it just makes the text immediately finish instead of slowly rolling like you see. Oh, okay. I thought I had skipped something.
하지만
But Sonia still had a dissatisfied expression.
결국 유로집이
Ultimately, the Eurodive warped into an organization that cared more for debating about how best to change the streets and the nest rather than going out to help those in need.
그래서 나는 그들을 떠나
That's why I left them.
탁상 공룡
Being an armchair revolutionary wasn't going to feed our starving neighbors.
하지만 내가 누누이
But I told you time and time again, Raja, that we must wait for the right moment.
소냐
Sonia, I'm sorry, but that moment you kept talking about, it didn't come when the Eurodive's youngest, when little Ivan had to state his hunger with food from the garbage. Damn. Nor did it arrive after he suffocated to death. Damn!
큰 일을 위해선
To achieve a monumental task, well-thought policies and a great power to carry them are required, all to make the redistribution of wealth happen.
그리고 그런
And in the
방향으로
process of
나아가기
moving
위해선
towards progress, such minor troubles on a personal level are inevitable.
사사로
That's minor to you? The whole thing was personal. We started this to help others.
네가 하고 있던
What you and the Eurodive were doing wasn't what I had hoped for.
그래서
Is that why you decided to take matters into your own hands?
당연하지.
Absolutely. What our town needed
언제 올지 모르는
wasn't an empty
그때만
promise telling people to sit on their
손을
hands
뻗고
for who
기다리는 게
knows when,
눈앞에 놓인
but
도시를
someone who
망설임 없이 집에
wouldn't
있으니까.
hesitate to pick up the axe.
그날도
I bet most of my neighbors had been starving for 4 nights straight that day. Yet the biting wind kept hounding without mercy, clawing at the chapped skin of the famished peasants. And I happen to know who saved kept more than enough money to treat my neighbors to a feast for days and still be just as full.
그래서 어떻게
So what did you do? Give me a second. Can't I pull out of this now?
이곳은
This is a confessional created for you as a result of the golden bough resonating with your psyche.
그리고 고의 실은
Moreover, a confessional's purpose is to lead a sinner to the path of penance. If only that old woman had changed her mind before it came to an end.
하지만 로자
But Radya,
평생을
you must have known that a terminal leech upon her neighbors would never turn over a new leaf.
갑자기 모든 걸
You know she wasn't the kind of person who'd give that life to turn to a generous philanthropist.
알았더라면
You wouldn't have knocked on her door with an axe in hand otherwise. Can't force the way. Poor, dear, you seem to be under the delusion that you're some sort of savior. Demanding my money so brazenly to my face won't change anything. You vermin are no different from the paupers in the back streets. Radya, kill that hag. That's right.
그녀의 머리를 가른 건 나야.
Woo! I'm the one who put an axe through her head.
황금 거위의
Like
뼈를
cutting open the belly of the goose that laid golden eggs, I chopped that hag's skull.
결국 누군가는
I mean, someone had to do it. Am I wrong?
황금 거위는
Unlike the
스스로의
foolish
욕심에 의해
cottager in the fable who gave in to greed and lost out on becoming richer,
우리는 그녀의
we were
뇌를
overcome
휘둘러
with hunger and
씌웠던
misery and could have
불운의
gladly
세계였어.
eaten out her brains.
그리고 그 폐허는
And her belly was full of golden eggs, unlike that of the goose. Yes, the old lady you killed was a tax collector wielding considerable authority in District 25.
하지만
But what gave her so much power? Was her sibling's status as a member of the middle?
나는
I struck her down to save my dying neighbors. Is that so wrong?
아니
No, you held that axe for your own good.
네가 그저
You
평범한
couldn't
사람의
stand the
불과한
fact that you weren't anyone
견딜 수가
special.
없었다. 알고 있어?
Did you know the middle never lets anyone who touches their family go unpunished?
그들은 누가
They
했는지가
aren't
중요한
too
게 아니라
interested in finding who exactly did it. Rather, they like to demonstrate clearly what happens to the poor fools that dare disturb them.
처음으로 질 좋은
The
부위에
backstreet
고기를
residents who
씹힐
tasted the
뒷골목
joy of
주민들을
quality
듣고
meat for the first time in their
그들의
lives
시체가
soon
다
made
젖어
towering
있었지.
cadaverous pillars out in the roads. Oof.
카지노 밖에 쌓여
Not
있는
much different from the car bodegas outside the casino.
네가 그날 이후로
I'm well aware of how much pain and guilt you've been burdened with ever since then.
나나 스스로가 황금고리를
Living
들은
with the
빨간
realization that you
가래가
really weren't so
없었음을
different
깨달은
from the
네가
foolish codger after all.
그날 이후로
Since that day, nothing I held truly felt like it was mine.
모두
All because of me.
다 괜찮아.
It's all fine, Radya.
난 말이야.
For you see, Radya,
세상을 바꾸기
to
위해
change the world, I perused hundreds of books and thousands of documents.
도시 곳곳에서
And I met various people all around the city. Radya, kill this man. Chop his head off.
집에 계급의
Picturing a world where the oppressed can escape from the exploitative dominion of the ruling class and find liberation in the truest sense.
그 세상을 만들기
To make
위해
that world a reality.
하지만
However, the answer didn't lie in changing what was already there. Once a page of history is written, there's no way to go back and revise it. Don, crush this man's balls.
잘 봐.
Look,
이게 너와
this
내가
is the
살아갈
world
수
we
있는
can
세상.
reach.
네가
A
공명한
world that can be
황금가지를
created
통해
using the
만날 수
golden bow with which you resonated.
있- 지상에서는 백올른이 하나.
May there be no one upon this earth suffering from starvation.
정신적이며
May
지적인
every
쾌락을
individual
추구할 수 있는
enjoy the
권리가
right to
누구에게나
pursue
있을
psychological and intellectual delights.
나와 함께한다면
Join hands with me and I'll give you that world as a gift.
마치
As if nothing up to this point had ever happened at all.
일어나지 않았던 것처럼.
Kill this man. Do it.
누가 이해할 수 있어?
A feeling nobody else would understand.
잠깐뿐이었지만
Even a glimpse of that world
나빴던
felt
그
so
사랑을
dreamlike.
잠시 눈에 담았을
I wanted to
뿐이었지만
etch that mesmerizing instant into my
잠시도
memory.
그 순간을 꿈이라면 다시
If this was a
나타나지
dream,
않기를.
I'd even wish I was a part of it so that I would never
내가
have to
꿈속에
leave it.
재미있기를 바라고 싶을 줄. 그럼에도
And yet,
미안,
sorry, I'm still turning down your offer.
거절할래. 왜일까?
How to put it?
아직 나는
I don't want to bathe in warmth just yet. I feel like I ought to be in this cold a bit longer.
언제쯤 따뜻해질지
Think I'll stay this way until I find my answer to the question of when it will be okay to warm myself.
그리고 소냐,
And also, Sonia,
너
you knew my temper would get the best of me and get me to kill her, didn't you?
미리 알고
Damn.
로자,
Raja, this will probably elude you, but you don't have the mark.
너가 가지고 있을
I
거라고
came here
기대를
hoping to
하고
see you possess it, but I'm seeing it on a few of your friends instead.
표지?
The mark? What
그게
are you?
무슨
더군다나
Besides, you can't see the mark either. In other words, you don't have what it takes to be a leader.
하지만 나는 달라.
But I'm different. So to make a better world,
그래.
Yepper, I think I remember hearing you say something like that while sat at a desk buried in books.
그래서 나는
That's why I can't join you.
탁자 위에 서는
I still believe that it's not big words behind closed doors that feed your neighbors.
너도 알겠지만
And as I'm sure you've learned by now,
망나니 새끼가
there's
어떻게
no way a rowdy
세상을
rascal like me
돌아가는가?
would fit under some dweeb's leadership, right? Yeah, kill that dweeb. Get him.
황금가지는 저
The golden bow awaits inside the castle, Radya.
무사히
I hope you'll be able to find whatever you seek. We walked past Sonya and then made our way into the icy castle he indicated. Oh, we don't even get to kill that guy? Damn. Sucks. Okay. Slumber broken neighbor. Oh, we just gotta kill our neighbors instead. Got it.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
The bird is coming. The bird is coming. Oh, they even have like a bird leg. Okay. The bird. Don't you know about the bird? Everybody knows about the bird.
제법 지쳤나 보.
And I think that, yeah, that'll do it.
위험 요소
단순의 정렬.
Yep.
승객 무력.
Grip him. Get him.
승객 보건 준비.
남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Boom. What the? The castle trembles intensely as frosty rubble falls around us from above. Here it comes. I'm the biggest bird. Wait, if this keeps up, a forbidding idea flashes in my head. The ticking of my clock was like a reminder of how much time we had left. Outside now. We evacuated from it in a hurry.
지금 제가 잘못 보고
Am
있는
I
건
seeing
아니죠?
this right?
성이 무너지는 것이
The
아니라
castle isn't falling apart. It's like,
네.
indeed, it's most certainly rising to its feet.
뒤돌아보지 마.
Don't look back, just run. We ran quite a bit. But what now? Footfalls, not of a human, rather slow and heavy.
그냥
You could just say that something mammoth is after us.
그런 편이 나.
That may have served better. Dante, our job's here is done, so we can just book it.
어?
Cool. Give me a second. I never considered what to do after getting down here.
진짜.
Oh, really? Does this look like the time for dopey plans?
버스.
The bus. Where's the bus? Stop yapping useless rubbish. We're running the hell away.
처음으로
That might be the first logical statement I've heard leave your mouth, Heathcliff. I'm smashing your skull to pieces later. It is literally just a giant foot. Win rate, obviously. So, I'm guessing it's gonna be fight, run away, fight, until we have to fight the big bird.
승객 보관 준비.
지불할 능력 남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Well, they really don't do a lot of damage. Oh, that guy's staggered, so we're gonna have a couple of you jump this guy.
내가 시범을 보이지.
제압 완료. 승객 보관 준비.
Nope. Okay, there we go.
제거.
4 waves, 5. Okay, I'm 5 turns in. I'll just hold on. I'll do damage on this
내
one,
뒤로.
even though it's basically the same thing, I think.
제법 지쳤나 보.
제압 완료. 승객 보관 준비.
남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Oh, okay. I still don't think they're doing too much damage, so that's a positive, I guess. Let's see. Let's see. Dominating. Unopposed.
내 뒤로.
That guy seems a bit tougher than usual.
승객 무력 확인.
Never mind. Well, it's just one guy, so win rate works just fine.
위험 요소. 제거.
Wave 4. Okay, so this is the final wave. Dominating. Dominating. Oh, no. I wanted this on the dominating one. So I'm assuming if it says dominating, that's the good stuff.
내가
There we go.
시범을 보이지.
The music seems a lot slower than the other ones. Okay, that was a big chunk. That's some. Okay, that was some weird noises. I think Don's enjoying this a little too much. Win rate again. Oh God, someone who's. I didn't realize someone was staggered. Oof. Oofda.
그 정도인가?
So it's just those two. So dominating. Either one. Dominating. I don't think it really matters too much because they're probably almost. They're both almost dead. So I.
위험 요소 제거.
So they should. Yeah. Okay. We all made it safely! Yay! Combat passes for questions infinities to change them.
저기 이쁘가 보여.
I see the exit over there. God, persistent rotters. We'll have to distract them somehow before we can get away.
한 놈.
Why don't you throw one of us at them? You can bring them back later anyway. Why are you looking at me while you say that? Because you're small and no one cares about you. Hold on, look there.
내가 맡을게.
Leave this to me.
소냐?
Sonya, what are you playing at? Roger, what's with your attitude? We have to take all the help we can get. Big Bird.
보통 목적 없이
I've seen people who'd offer to help without asking for anything, and they'd usually have some ulterior motive.
네가 도끼를 휘두르지
It's just
않으면
like how you simply
견딜 수
couldn't
없는
hold
날이
yourself
있어.
back from using your axe that day.
나한테도
I'm discovering that I might have a similar, inexplicable drive pushing me.
단테,
Dante, I take it that your organization is working to make a better world in its own right, yes? Uh-huh. What does a better world entail? For the first time, I was reminded that I had never questioned the motivations of Limbus Company. Thankfully, none of my contemplative fudging reached Sonya, and he took my lack of a response as a sign of agreement.
침묵은
Silence sometimes speaks volume. I'll take that as a positive.
것으로 알고 있겠어. 그리고
And one more thing. That child will soon visit you too. Child? Sorry, my eyes must have fooled me. I thought I saw something on his forehead for a moment, or for a second.
그래.
Indeed, I mean that boy who left quite the impression on you. It'll be a touching reunion, I imagine. What? Sonya nudges his chin at something behind him. A faint light was shining between the fallen blocks of ice, giving a distinctive glow. The golden bow. Remus,
하지만 다음에 만날
don't expect me to act on the same impulse of kindness next time we meet, though.
다수의 풍요를 위한
If a clear path towards prosperity of the many shows itself before my eyes, I'll take it without hesitation. After Sonya left us with a mysterious message, the Eurodiv began to show up one after the other. Well, this may have been as good as a time as any for touching farewells like, I won't forget you. Then I saw that Radia was the first to sprint for the exit. Rodion, are you not concerned?
뭐가?
What's up?
결과 여하가 어떠?
Irrespective of consequential differences, he was nevertheless a friend of yours.
아.
He's a clever sort, so I'm sure he'll figure out a way to live and all that jazz. Damn, does not care. I don't really either. Truly an ideal form of friendship. Sometime later. Though I was dead tired, Virgil wouldn't spare me from his fierce gaze until I gave him a brief verbal report of what we went through today. I see, so that's your story. There's just one thing that bothers me, though. This man, Sonya was it, his actions during those final moments don't quite seem to match the beliefs he told you. Which is why we should scrutinize his true intentions.
아 잠깐.
Hey, time out. Time out. First he's saying, and now you too. Why does everyone care more about Sonya than me? The bottom line is that we got the golden bow. As a plus, check this out, everyone. From her pockets, Radia pulled out a colorful bunch of gaming chips in her hands. Jesus Christ. We can exchange these cuties for cash at any casino, so we should drop by one. I nabbed them while our manager dazzled the floor with their jackpot. I'm impressed that you thought to snatch that stuff amidst all the chaos. Well, Verge, what do you say to a juicy serving of prime sirloin steak to celebrate our abounding success today? What do you think, Karen? Seems Mephi wants it too. Fresh, succulent, juicy meat. Of all the things you could mention. Alright then. I'll leave Run to pick a restaurant in District 10 for us. Okay. Vroom vroom. Now we're talking, Verge. After all said and done. Beneath her grin, Radia's eyes were shaking with distress, but she soon covers it up with the guise of joviality as if nothing ever happened. I'm pretty rad, aren't I? Radia. Are we getting another song? Oh, we do. So far, compared to the first chapter, I think I like the first chapter a bit more. This one was a bit more comedic, like comedy themed, it feels like. Which I like, but I like the... I think I like the first chapter more. I'll have to decide once I finish the other ones which voice I like the most, but so far Gregor kind of up there. Though the singing on this one isn't bad either. But in the meantime, I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'm going to leave this. I'm not going to go to my stream pause card so the song can still play. At least this ending wasn't as depressing as the other ones, that's for sure. Even, well, I guess it wasn't as depressing as the first one, I should say. Impressive, Euro Divi. Not only did you manage to clear out the legion of foes, you also burned all that cash. You should know, Herman, that I've never been friends with money. I will admit you are not like most idealists who are all theory and no action. You would have earned my praise had you secured the golden bow on top of everything. I showed Radia that world.
나를 반하게
the ideal reality that fascinated me.
하지만
Alas,
넘어오질
I suppose it didn't win her over.
당신이 말한 방법은
It
역시
seems the
틀렸던
method you
거잖아요.
suggested was wrong after all,
그런
Herman.
말 몇 마디로
She wasn't the
꼬드길
kind of
수 있는
person to
모양이었어.
let a few words change her mind.
그래서
So, do you find this regrettable?
글쎄요.
Well,
옛날처럼 나를
part of me
따라주길
might have
바랬던
wished
것
that she'd
같기도
followed me like in the past.
하고. 아니,
But no, I think I'm actually relieved to find that she's the same as before.
로자는
Roger
모든
wasn't
게
wishing for a
이상적이고
perfect world with
완벽한
no
세상을
flaws
바라고 있지
whatsoever.
않았어. 오히려 그런
Rather, she
세상은
might have felt
자신이 특별하다는
that it
걸
would be
확인받을
boring
수
to live in
없으니
such a world since there'd be no
지루하다고
way to
생각해서
affirm that she's special.
그런 생각이 들더라.
That's the impression I got.
외력에 흔들리지 않는
I thought her to be a woman of
인정을
virtue,
씹어내고
principles unshakable.
너랑 다를 바
But
없는
hearing this, she was a
몽상이야.
dreamer just like you, wasn't she?
아직 그 아이도
She still has a long way to
그런
go, I'm
머리를
sure.
가지죠. 로자는
She won't want to admit it though.
이야기는 잘
I got your point. I'll keep it in mind for future considerations on our course of action.
책망하지 않는
You
것만
won't scold me for this.
난
I was unable to
당신이
complete
시킨
the
일을
job you
완수하지
gave me.
못했잖아요.
나무란다고 해서
Reprimands won't make the bow
아직
appear at our
세상에
feet, will they?
아니잖아. 괜찮아.
It's fine. Wherever the bows may be right now.
최후의
What matters more is
가지
who
다발의
claims the
손에
bundle
쥐는
at the
자가
end.
누구인지.
Okay, so I knew he was not a good guy. Should have killed him. Should have killed him. Chopped his head off.
최선의 방어는 역시 공격이지.
Yep.
전투 방패라고 들어봤어.
Basic identity uptied. LCB. Sinner Yiseng. Sinner Faust. Basic ego thread spawn. Representative emitter Faust. Alrighty. Dude. Wow, Don. Ooh, 200. And then I think I can claim the, yep. Well, not as depressing as I thought. Oh, this is still locked. Clear chapter 2. Did I not clear chapter 2? Okay. Did I get more words? Word, voyage, judgment. Okay, let's back to here. The unconfronting. Huh. Well, it was showing this exclamation mark the other time. So I don't know if this was like a... Let's see. The unconfronting. Oh, well... Yeah, I can do a few more of these. Humming along. The sun is almost set, leaving the bus to be shrouded in dusk. That's almost sound like the... Is that London Bridge is falling down? Or is that Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? I think that's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Karen's humming a song while driving. I found myself singing along in my head to that strangely familiar tune. The most beautiful of performances are born from broken and ruined things. Ironic the way the world works. Oh, Silent Night. Okay. Virgilus spoke, having noticed that I was looking at the driver's seat. Alas, they have not the privilege to fully appreciate the glee of their own music. Oh, how unjust that is. Karen, you look like you're in a good mood today. Karen nodded. Joy brings out singing. I see. Although, As far as I remember, you would have often hummed that song when you felt down. Karen has no such memories. Karen sings when she's happy. Virgil's eyes seem to well with a subdued shade of dark. The kind of hue that would be picked right away if one wanted to express solitude as a color. But it only lasted for a brief moment. So I decided to dismiss it as the vivid sunset playing tricks with the light. The world Karen hums now is one that lacks sound and color. She's going through a long tunnel with no exit in sight. I'm sure that just like the history of my own life that I've forgotten, Karen and Virgil's must have their own threads of cruel reminders. Pardon me. I believe that's enough of personal stories, Dante. Your work is to manage your crew, not befriend this old guide. When I looked at his face again, that momentary hint of sadness had fleeted, replaced with a faint smile. I gave him a few nods and turned around to check on the sinners. Our bus passengers have had lifted spirits for a while now. It helped that they did what they were assembled for and secured a golden bow for the first time. All the sinners were busy talking about their exploits in J-Corp's district. You should have seen me show that card right there. Seriously, that was a real highlight. I'm starting to get sick of hearing the same story for the 7th time in a row, so let me change the subject. Where are we going this time? This time, we're headed to K-Corp's nest. District 11A, jobs taking me all sorts of places I'd never have thought to visit. 'Tis home to another great individual, and you are certain to find a souvenir shop there. I've always yearned for a limited edition figurine set. Goated. Ooh, didn't it also have a restaurant chain famous for its Hamburg steak? Life has gotten much easier these days, hasn't it? Back in my marching days, all I had was a pinch of salt in my mouth. Oh, shut up! Please! I know, right? The only food I could swallow during my voyage was canned soup that tasted like iron. You can shut up too. Can't wait to try the steak, right, Ryushu? Or Ryoshu? Well, imagining the variances in blood color by region does make me salivate. Aw, you're just a loser too. Can't discuss anything with you. Hey kiddo, what do you want to eat? Let me guess, ice cream? Looking for someone to share tales with and have a sensible conversation, Raja naturally turned to Sinclair. Back in my day, I had to walk 4 limbillion miles to school. However, Sinclair? Wait, gosh golly, what's wrong? He turned pale. He's also suffering from hyperventilation and tremors. How long has he been like this? Ever since Mr. Virgils mentioned K-Corp. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Because you did not order me to do so. Mersalt stared at me like I was at fault for not doing the obvious. I just got an upset stomach, sorry. Really sure you're okay? Now that I think about it, Faust, I'm noticing a trend where one of us has visceral reactions to the destinations that Virgilus reveals. Additionally, when we arrive, it turns out the place does have a history with the person in question. Does that have something to do with the reason we joined the company? You just referred to the team as we, huh? It's a part of my mission to detect the slightest of changes. As for your question, while I can't tell you the reasons for recruiting the sinners in detail, there'd be no point in denying that our destinations and the backgrounds of each sinner are indeed related to a degree. Do all uppish snobs have condition that makes them yap on and on about things that can be answered with a plain yes or no? Hysterian Proterion isn't always correct. Faust simply adopts the most effective mode of communication for the given situation. Hystero what now? It means that you're struggling to understand Faust because you're too uneducated, not that Faust is overeducated. Why you... Just as Heathcliff approached Faust with his bat shaking in fury, Sinclair suddenly started throwing up on the floor. The bus finally quieted down after that. Okay. I don't think he's having fun. Ooh, yay, 40. Inspection. Clear within 10 turns, level 16. I only like one level
차원 파동
lower.
장갑.
It's
충전
fine.
완료.
'Tis fine, I say. Shortly after the situation with Sinclair was dealt with.
그나저나
By the way, you meant the back streets of District 11 when you said
잘못
K-Corp's nest, yeah?
딴지 걸기엔 다들
I
들떠
missed
보이는
pointing
분위기.
it out earlier since everyone got a bit excited there.
난 어지간해서
I rarely
잘못
misspeak,
말하는
if
걸
ever.
맞게 들었어.
I know what I said, Gregor. K-Corp's nest is where we're going.
케이스.
Huh. Alright, but if we're entering a nest, indeed, there's the immigration process.
난 K사 비자 없는
I don't have a K-Corp visa. You ain't about to tell me everyone else got one, right? Oh god. What?
왜날
Why are you looking at me?
방법은
The
간단하다.
solution is simple. CI or CL
뚫릴 때까지
and keep
좁쌀을
on
반복하는
DER till we've reached the defense. Good lord. Speak English, please.
즉,
In short, cider.
죽살.
Oh my god. Please stop it. Whatever that eccentric abbreviation means for Ryoshu, the sinners have learned to stop questioning it.
링고스 컴퍼니 정도의
A
회사라면
company as big as ours might get a free pass.
그리고
Not to mention breaking through using the method dear Ryoshu suggested will take ages. How badly must you underestimate a nest actively governed by a wing to say that? Oh, I see. No one's going to take into account how much I'll suffer for that cider, huh? Sadly, none of our sinners bothered to respond to me in any capacity.
이스마일이 말한
As Ishmael said,
비자를
we'll pass the immigration without needing a visa. Limbus Company has backing from the shareholders of a wide array of fields. Okay. Oh, do you happen to know the shareholder of H Corp then? They once personally visited our home because my younger sibling insisted upon having a red passport as a kid.
글쎄.
Couldn't say I'm merely a humble guide who wouldn't be in the position to know
그런
such a
것까지
thing.
하는 위치가 아니라서 그렇게
Otherwise, the question doesn't seem like one that's really worth answering.
아니고
Wow. Lame. How harsh.
그보다 중요한 건
That leaves the route to the checkpoint as our concern.
검문소의 심사가
Thorough inspection means that there are plenty of people looking for an easy way in, including those who take the pass by force. I hear several interlopers surrounding the bus. Well, have bus, we'll battle. Let's see. Green. Yes.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
위험 요소 제거.
Well, win rate because they're all
내가 시범을 보이지.
they either staggered or whatever the other one was.
기름도 나오지 않는 눈을 그리고
위험 요소 제거.
Okay, so this is the last wave. I see how it is. Oh, I thought I clicked it. Okay.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
위험 요소 제거.
제압 완료. 지불할 능력
위험 요소 제거.
기분 좋은 카로. 기분
Kaku
좋게.
Hoop, Karen's Kaku Hoop parking.
자, 내리지.
Alright, off the bus, time to get inspected. And let me add this just in case you're feeling inclined to your usual antics.
그러니까
Don't go around making a scene expecting things to go your way.
일이 수습되고 검문소에서는
Because that will not be how it works in this particular place. I thought his words were pretty intimidating, but despite the worries, we welcome all visitors to K-Corp's nest open-heartedly. Please form an orderly line as you enter and stand where the instructions indicate. The menacing and interrogative atmosphere could subdue the temper of any first-time visitors, and the sinners were no exception. I could occasionally hear Sinclair sniffling, followed by Raja and Gregor calming him. Any of my questions were met with heads shaken sideways. Look here. How nice it is to see you all stay in line and behave like a brood of chickens on an outing. Well, yeah, there's a guy with a gun back there, not looking very nice. Or it looks like a gun. Could be a weird... He's gonna be holding a stick weirdly. Wait, why are you out here? What made you follow us outside the bus this time? Noticing my flustered reaction to the unexpected company, Virgilius opened his mouth. Because this is a nest, Dante. If one of you were to get into unexpected trouble here, well, Dante, the responsibility will be a bit too heavy for you to bear alone. When Virgilius put it like that, it sounded as if he were saying, you're not reliable enough to be sent without supervision. Damn, treated like children. How could he? Actually, then again, considering the last 2 chapters, it's deserved. But I knew it'd be wise to keep this to myself. Can I remember these parts?
최선의 방어는 역시 공격이지. 전투 방패라고 들어봤어?
Yep. Not even surprised at this point. Code Purple. Yeah, I'll probably go through this one before I call it good for the night. I'm a lot more tired than I thought I would be. So we'll get through this one more cutscene and call it good. The line's moving quickly. It'll be our turn in about 10 minutes at most. Will all 13 of us need to answer immigration questions? They won't be able to understand Manager Dante, so what should we do? Ishmael seemed to have a habit of speaking quickly and being more inquisitive when she got anxious. I was just about to get to that. Listen up. The K-Corp official will only ask very simple questions to the passengers in this line. Did Don do the Don yet? Not yet as far as I know. And your answers will be similarly concise. When the border official asks about the nature of your visit, say, I'm here for business on the behalf of Limbus Company. Please refer to my work visa. Remember this exact phrase so that you can recite it word for word. I'll take care of the rest, so you just have to prove that you aren't here to cause trouble. If even memorizing that is too much of a burden for you, I suggest that you keep your mouth shut. You can present your employee card instead. Keep quiet and don't cause trouble. Easiest tasks in the world. I sneakily mumbled a sarcastic remark. I was worried that Faust might rat me out, but thankfully, Virgilius was idly staring off into space, sparing me from his scathing commentary. Now, next up, if you have a question, make sure to first ask yourself if it's actually meaningful. Then quietly raise your hand. Several hands were lifted, including mine. Rojian. Since this trip is for business, we can carry our weapons, yeah? Correct. Next. Then, Greg's creepy crawly arm and Dante's Chi-Chi clockhead are getting a pass too. That should be the case. For your reference, our manager's head counts as a prosthetic rather than a weapon, which means it'd be approved even if what we had were a tourist visa, powers to revive notwithstanding. Ishmael took the role of the model student, answered in Virgil's stead. It feels like something changed about Ishmael's attitude since the casino job. She seems to have decided to take matters into her own hands after I betrayed her expectations of my capabilities as a leader. Damn. Precisely. Gregor and I put our hands down at the same time. And Ryoshu, put out your cigarette before you speak. I didn't raise my hand. Oh no. Virgilus was doing his best to ignore Don Quixote's arm stretched skyward, but he finally caved and gave the woman with an adamantly raised hand the chance to speak.
그래. 돈키호테.
Fine, Don Quixote, what is it?
저 유리벽은
For what purpose doth that barrier of glass serve? Following Don Quixote's finger, our attention was drawn to the glass wall stood in the middle of the building. On the other side of that clear dividing wall were countless people waiting in line. Or were countless people waiting in line. That line slowed to a crawl. People are sat on the floor waiting for it to move. Looks like they've been there for quite some time.
무장 경호원도 많고
There are many armed guards as well, 3 times as many compared to this side.
대부분 건물의
Most of the glass walls you find inside buildings are there for safety reasons.
뭐
Well, simply put, that line's for backstreet folks. Each nest handles immigration differently, but wherever it may be, it's super duper hard to get into another nest without a proper visa. Why do you think those bullies jumped us on the way to the checkpoint? They wanted our visa so they could enter the nest.
그리고
A problem we are not in our power to resolve. However, that answer didn't satisfy Don Quixote. Whether it was the fault of the gloomy yet oppressive atmosphere of the area beyond the wall, or the disturbances happening in there, I couldn't say.
관리자님,
Manager, it's our turn now. Huh, right. Our line moved at such a quick pace we barely had time to chat before it was our turn to answer the officials' questions.
기억하세요.
Remember,
그쪽에서
when you're asked about the
어떤
purpose of your
목적으로
visit,
왔나 하면 한 번만 더
remind me
물어보면
one more time and I'll
신사관인지
show
뭔지 아는 놈이랑
sangria to you and the
만단지
official
했겠어.
or whatever. Despite Ishmael's worries, our inspection was smooth as sailing. Oh no, what's happening? I keep thinking about the Don Quixote part.
소속 그룹.
Please
이유를
state your
말씀해 주세요.
affiliation and purpose of visit.
아,
I've come from Limbus Company on business. Here's my employee card.
확인했습니다.
All checked out. Next.
림버스 컴퍼니에서
From Limbus
왔죠?
Company, business reasons, take a look at my card and all that.
보시면 된대요.
확인했습니다.
All checked out. Next. After our first center proved who we worked for, it was a breeze for the rest of us. The official asked the same question in the same dry tone, took a cursory glance at our faces and employee cards, though based on their speed it seemed more like a customary gesture rather than an actual look over, then let each center pass. Something's amiss over there.
문제가 생겼나 봐요.
The glass wall standing between us and the team was thick enough to block out sound. It was hard for us not to tell what was going on through the wall. However, I could see what was happening unambiguously. Someone with cuffed hands was being dragged away by security. And a small child was crying next to them, clearly scared and confused. Oh no.
신경 쓰지 말죠.
We shouldn't bother. I don't know what happened, but I guess someone broke a taboo.
그래.
Yeah, sure, those impoverished vandals and their audacity to break the taboo of not stuffing enough cash in the right people's pockets, am I right? Are you mocking me right now?
되는 건가요?
Huh? What? I thought you didn't care. Guess someone's knickers are in a twist. While I was distracted by Heathcliff loudly celebrating his first successful tease on Ishmael, our usual suspects sprang forth at our least expected moment yet again. Oh god. What's the thing? La creature strikes again.
소속 그룹.
Please state your affiliation and purpose of visit. Oh no.
약자에게 자유를 주기 위해 왔노라.
I come to liberate the weak and powerless. An emotion is expressed for the first time on the checkpoint official's face. Flabbergastation. Station. They looked up at Don Quixote with a face screaming that it was flabbergasted.
저자들을 풀어주게. 고통스러워하고 있지 않은가?
Release them at once. Can you not see why that they are suffering? Please state your affiliation and purpose of visit. The official ignored her demand and parroted the same question. All the while, Don Quixote was getting more upset by the minute. And then, in looking through the transparent wall again, I saw the desperate child mouth a scream at the man as the man at the man dragged away in handcuffs. If I could speak. Oh, Dad.
그대가 나설 마음이 없다면
If you are unwilling to take action, then I shall myself. Good lord. This is gonna cost us $1 billion.
코드 퍼플.
Code purple.
코드 퍼플.
Code purple. Violation of taboo K185 on site.
트롬보사이트 지원
Requesting
재점파,
thrombocyte units.
thrombocyte.
Repeat. Requesting thrombocyte units. Veering away from inquiry like a broken record, the official spoke in an intimidating immune response to the radio. Attention all personnel. Code purple. Code purple. Circulation hall 2. Inspection booth 14. Thrombocyte. Leukocyte. Blaring signs accompanied the perplexing announcement, all the while thick metal gates shut around us. Should have smashed her skull in and carried her in a body sack.
그런다고
I doubt that would have made much of a difference.
트롬보 룩
Thromboleuco, I believe they refer to platelets and white blood cells respectively.
것 같소마.
저들을 의미하나 보군요.
It must be them, fitting for K-Corp, I'd say. Looking in the direction Faust indicated, we all saw what she meant. Security forces wearing menacing uniforms were staring at us. Just... Oh my god. Oh, that's Don Quixote for you, I guess. But I think... Yeah, I've been at it for a decent amount of time. Won't be as long as yesterday was. But I think I'll call it here for the night. And then I'll probably stream some more later. Probably, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but I definitely plan on streaming. I might wait a day and then stream again like I did today. It all depends on how I feel tomorrow. But, thanks for tuning in. I really liked that. I really liked the game so far. The end of Canto 2 was a lot happier than normal. And once again, thanks for tuning in. And have a good night, good morning, good day, all of that fun stuff. And toodles.